What's up, y'all? It's the Macism with another W. Well, I'm tripping. Forgive me, y'all. So brain dead. Where's my TV remote? Trying to turn up my volume. Playing some Persona 3 Reload tonight. JRPG Friday. Gotta relieve some stress. Had a pretty good day. Went up with my cousin. A sandwich, a little chicken wings, something to drink, drinking water right now. Relaxing. Like this intro though. Alrighty. Start up this bad boy. Load the game. Only level 3? Yeah. Didn't do a lot of leveling at Taurus. Where am I? Head to Polonia Hall. Meet with Sonata. She continues to sigh. Oh, she's sighing. Very curious, do you know how every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve? There's one here too, you know, like that sculpture in the art room that moves by itself. It sounded cooler than my head. Waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to Hagakure. Alright, well I guess we're heading up into the building. Oh yeah, police station. Where's the police station? Oh, Polonia Mall. Good thing I'm outside the school. Ooh, excuse me. Say the police station? Weather's nice today. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Do you like movies? I do. Me too, movies kick ass. I love them because they're like a microcosm of real life. What kind of clothes are you looking for today? Nothing. You are pricey, lady. Station is its size and how close it is to the ocean. We're proud of it. Personally, I like it a lot. What about you? It's fine. The more often you come here, the more it'll grow on you. Any places to go? Oh, it's a cafe. Pretty fancy, huh? Pretty expensive too. Food theater, fountain. Man, school has started. I'm so lazy. Wow, listen, I don't need a reason to be lazy. Besides, everyone gets like this after their days off. True? That's the truth, man. Oh, that must be the police station. Everywhere you look, you see young couples. Well, what are you waiting for? Go after someone. You're still young, you got no excuse not to be together with some girl. And I wish it was that easy, old man. Skilled reporter. Hello, young man. Say, have you heard anything about those mysterious cases of ordinary healthy people changing overnight? I have. That should be a surprise. It's all over TV. Oh my, how did I forget to buy shampoo? No rush, just wait for the sale. Saturday, the sale day at Alpige Pharmacy. Let's see what's going on over here. This is the place that song was talking about, right? Alright, want to go in? Let's go in.
Thank you, Kurosawa-san. I'll be taking this. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here, this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Ah, $5 grand. I'll take it.
Whoa, is that our warp lens? You shouldn't have.
Yeah.
You can't fight empty-handed. Find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back. Alright.
Ah, live stream, don't doubt me now. You can purchase equipment for you and your party to use in battle. You can also sell any equipment you aren't using if you need a little extra cash. There's no telling what dangerous Tatars will throw your way, so be sure to gear up with the highest quality equipment you can afford. Equipment is listed in 4 categories: weapons, armor, footwear, and accessories. Weapons primarily influence attack damage, armor reduces the damage taken by the wearer, footwear affects the wearer's evasiveness, and accessories grant the wearer various special effects. Sometimes equipment other than accessories will also grant special effects. Try out different combinations to optimize and specialize your loadout. Let's see what weapons they got.
Got some new things in stock. Check it out if you've got the time.
10 HP, huh? So you're sacrificing that 10 HP. Do I already have a short sword? Yeah, I already got a short sword.
What are you looking for? Everything look good here? Great. It's all yours. What do you got? How many? You're handing that over? Sure. It's a deal.
Already got a saber? Shit. I just waste money?
What'll it be? What are you looking for?
Damn.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Let me see what our equipment is.
Uh-huh. As long as you need. What are you looking for?
A light repair keeps the chest well guarded.
That what you want? Great. It's all yours. What do you got? How many? Sure. It's a deal. You finished?
Hey Meek, how you doing? Oh, you didn't get a notification? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just started maybe about like this.
I believe the police station summoned me.
About 6 or 7 minutes ago. Nope, actually 10 to 12 minutes ago.
Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go. Wow, well, about that. I'll leave the rest to you, leader. Let's meet up again.
I feel this guy is the same voice actor who did what's his name in Persona 4.
There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can. Alright, see you back at the dorm.
After school activities start today. You're free to use your after school hours however you wish. Making use of various school facilities or visiting certain spots in town can raise your academics, charm, or courage. However, the number of activities you can engage in each day is limited. Think carefully about how to spend your time and plan ahead. When you turn network functions on and press square network button, you can review online player statistics and compare progress. Pressing network may also provide tips if you're stuck or recommend actions if you can't decide what to do. That was a great little function they introduced in Persona 5. What is this? Using the stores in town, you can partake in the services offered by various establishments in town, but doing so will cause time to pass. Many businesses with high stats may help you form new relationships. Oh, it's karaoke. Alright, sing some songs. Enjoy your solo career to the fullest. Sing many songs with all my heart. Feeling my courage is going up from not caring what other people think. My only issue is it takes forever for these things to go up, especially like in Persona 4.
Welcome back.
She's at perfect time. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Alright, Miss Sexy. Regarding the exploration of the Tartarus. Akihiko's still in the mid, so for now, I'd like you to lead the team in combat. Oh, you only played the PSP version once of this series? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is my first time playing Persona 3. Or any version of Persona 3 for that matter. I played it on Persona 4 on the PS2. I played vanilla PS5 up until the final dungeon. But I never beat Persona 5, and then I got Persona 5 Royal for the PS4.
Let's see.
I don't know. I know each game had like a theme or whatever. Persona 4, what was the theme of Persona 4? I think it was just all about how everybody had like a different face or whatever, and you had to go out and find this person who were trapping people in the other world and getting people killed. Persona 5 was basically just you taking on adults, the corrupted nature of adults in an adult world, and things like that, your phantom themes. It came out at a time where it's like, I guess when the whole social progressive and Me Too movement and all that stuff was popping off. So that game came out at a time where you had a lot of young people trying to change the status quo or what they felt was corruption or evil. And you know, basically Persona 5, you guys were a bunch of like social justice warriors, but you were going after people committing like real crimes against humanity and not against bitching and whining on Twitter all day. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. You may now venture to Tartarus at your discretion. You can go there by talking to your allies or by checking the bulletin board on the lounge. No, you don't fight SJWs. It's like, what I liked about Persona 4 is the first time I played, you know, a game where you had to balance your school life, social life, at the same time going into dungeons, fighting monsters. And the soundtracks of these games are always amazing. So it's my first time playing like a JRPG like this. And Persona 3 was the first game that started that trend of Persona games. This was the blueprint that the other games followed. Even though this is sort of like a remake of, you know, the Persona 3. Custom tries not to be able to the dark hour. Time will pass if you decide to make the journey. Give yourself ample time to prepare beforehand.
Oh, right.
Also, since I'm sure there are other things you will need to take care of, you have permission to go out at night if you need to. That's all for now. Keep up the good work. I am going to make her my waifu. You are now free to roam the city at night. Some businesses offer nighttime exclusive items and part-time jobs, so see what you can discover. Let's check this bulletin board. Let's see what they got on here. And we can go tonight. I'm gonna be, never mind for now. Let me, no, I didn't want to push that. Crap, pushed it. Studied in your room, worked at your golf cafe, made use of karaoke, slept in your bed, defeated Barrier Beast Wheel, defeated Ruthless Ice Raven, defeated Swift Axel. Everyone's average level 6, Tartarus Forest Explorer 12. Okay, so that's what most people did on this day. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Go to my equipment since I just bought new stuff and didn't equip it. There we go. I think I bought a chest protector. There we go. Gotta get stuff for them pretty soon. Well, let's chat up people here. Let's chat with Mitsudu. Something matter? Just wanted to chat.
Oh, right.
Go out at night, but please use the appropriate discretion with this privilege. What else you wanted to say? Guess you ain't talking to me much.
By the way,
Officer Kursar can't express the Dark Sire. He's just an ordinary policeman. He knows what we do, at least in broad sense, and helps us out where we can. Why does he help us?
not at all.
Well, I don't know how he knows about our situation, but regardless, he seems to be simply following his own convictions and doing what he thinks is right. Good man, you should be glad to have him on our side. You say so, head boss of boss. You did very well for your first night. Alrighty. Let's see what these lights over here. Tartarus just drains me for some reason. You know how the air is thin at the top of mine, kind of feels like that. What about you, Matt Coon? Yeah, it's tiring.
Yeah.
Too, huh? I guess we'll just have to slowly get used to it. Talk to Junpei. You know that thing we used to summon our personas, the evoker? Thinking, why's it gotta look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head and pull the trigger, you know? That's true. I agree with that. Actually, what I want to do I want to go into Taurus, the dorm register. It was added to the spoilers. How's everyone doing? So like everybody can go tonight. You know what? Actually, they said we can go out and check things out, but what did everybody do? Made use of karaoke, studied in your room, worked at the cafe. Because I admit, in this game's money was tight, unless you went in the dungeon a lot and just sold a lot of treasures. It's like the game forces you to get like a part-time job so you can buy shit. Alright, let's go to Tartarus. Let's go. Why not? Let's do some killing.
As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations. I'm counting on you to take charge during the operation.
Now you return to battle, pressing down will open a task which will allow you to change how each party will act during their turn. Direct commands allow you to control their actions. Act freely, the party member will choose the best course of action according to the situation. Party member will prioritize attacking, conserve SP, the party will choose to an action while saving SP. Party member will prioritize HP and focus on recovery. Act according to the player's input. Matters can be viewed and changed through status in the menu. Go to status and use to toggle from check status to tactics where you can change the tactics each party member uses. Alright. Where did they say that was at? Let's see. Worthless Priestess. Now you actually have to go. You actually have to, when you're scheduled to work, you actually have to go to work. And then you'll go there and then you'll do, you won't actually play it, but you have to go. You have to go to the location. Damn, that whole freaking thing they said to do as far as what did they say as far as tactics went out my brain and went through my eyes and out my brain just like that. Yo, you want to play the job? Dang, how did they say how to do the tactics? That's just went completely through my eyes and out my brain even after I read it. Let's see, it wasn't social links. I don't think it was system. Was it system? Oh, they got a rewind function. That's interesting. Is it configuration? Oh, they got anime subtitles up on here. Wait, no, I think I found it. I think I found it. Oh no, that's the tactics memory. Nah, I just would have liked these. I admit, these games, they can range from 50 to 100 hours. So it's like any extra activity playing this game would be like doing too much, in my opinion. These games, they get you to do a lot. Okay, so I got the floor 2. I want her in my party. He said Yakuza 100% challenge. Man, I think with that Yakuza game, like a dragon, they put so much into it that it's ridiculous.
Oh.
Alright. Well, let me go head on up here. We'll figure things out.
Oh, that reminds me.
Going to Artist divided several different reasons. We continue to climb the tower. We'll reach a spot that leads to a new area. Reaching that spot should be our first goal.
Alright.
Are you ready? I'm ready. Remember, don't push yourself too hard. You can always use the teleporters to return. Now let's go back to the highest floor you reached that day. I'll hesitate to use it. Okay. Oh, she gave us some free shit. Dang, I should have took that teleporter outside, but I think that teleporter... Don't feel prepared to explore every inch of each new layout. Rushing directly for the stairs is a completely viable strategy. I'll leave that choice to your discretion. You can dash by holding R2 while moving. You'll cover ground more quickly, making your exploration of the TARDIS more efficient. However, enemies will spot you more easily when dashing, so be careful. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot the button. There was a button I could use. Oh, why am I in here by myself? Good thing I saved.
The enemy's down. Alright, the enemy's down. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Alright, you won. Great work out there.
Let's complete all other Sega games on highest difficulty. Find each model card. Only use one-punch combos with no special meter. What? That sounds crazy. If you choose a persona that you already have, then all personas who share the same arcana will gain experience. Okay, interesting. Name one skill card. I'll take the skill. I'll take the skill for now. Well, you do get more experience if you go in here solo, but that's crazy. Let me go back. Can I go back?
Let's see.
Let's see. Where are my party members, yo? I can't believe I went up here by myself. What the hell? Oh shit, I am fucked. What the hell? What the hell? I am up in this dungeon solo. You know what? I'm gonna have to reload a save. I believed I saved. I'm gonna have to reload a save. Because, yeah, I did something stupid. Who makes this game? Atlas? I know Sega published, I think, 4. That's why the music from 4 is in, whatchamajigget? Okay, did we go through here? Yeah, that's why, you got the music to, Persona 4. Why did they say let me think about it? Why don't they just join you and go into the dungeon?
Oh.
Stay on standby, let me think about it. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? Are they in my party or what? Okay, why are we taking our time here? What the hell? Motorcycle? Huh. Because I thought I had my party with me. Okay, they're in my party right now. But when I entered the dungeon, they weren't with me. Maybe because I told her what's her name to stay on standby.
Alright.
Okay, they better be with me. Or I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is going on with this game? What am I not doing? Okay, now they're with me. Okay, cool. Alright.
get the show on the road.
Okay, push square to hit the enemy. So all I know is that these dungeons are randomly generated.
Shadow spotted.
So they change every time you go in them, but there's only like one dungeon. How much damage does this sword does? Pretty good damage. Get the all-out attacks. Ooh, I get a pixie. Finally get a pixie. Give me that pixie. Done and dusted. Alright, now they're up to level 3.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Okay. It's just an empty room. It's just an empty room.
Hey, it's the stairs.
Well, about that.
I admit that era of Sega talking all that shit to Nintendo. They were pretty balanced, but in the end, I think Super Nintendo won. With Tartarus, you will find breakable objects and bear the shadow remains. Destroying them will sometimes yield items. Okay. Now they tell us after I passed a whole bunch of them on the way up here.
There's a shadow. All right, we have the advantage.
Oh, these take a lot to hit.
Let's see.
So I got a power slash. Oops, what am I doing here? What do I want to do? Oh, that's Junpei. Let's try it. Oh my god, you missed. You're useless. Oh wow. Oh, they cast fire? Oh my god, he's weak. That is not good.
Quickly.
You were weak to fire? The most basic spell? Wow. Gotta say, today's run on DD2 is pretty fun. Having the ropes a few times, didn't want to rest at one point, kept getting attacked while sleeping too. Yeah, that sounds about right. Rehab, then offers will share the same arcane experience. Okay. Ooh, I can get a healing spell? One of the spell card, Dia. I'll take the spell card. Your dude's dead, capped himself. Yeah. That's how they use their personas. They shoot themselves in the head. I remember when this game first came out, it did cause that little bit of controversy. They had that brief controversy. People are like, oh my god, it's promoting, you know, just like an image of suicide, and people were getting all up in their feelings even before shit got batshit crazy. As far as social media and other shit.
Treasure?
Where do you see treasure at? Where did you see the treasure at? Oh, over here. Yep, that's how it goes. That's why I think this is the only game that had that.
We got ourselves. Let's get cracking.
That looks sweet. Muttering Tiara. I don't know, let's shoot it with ice. It did damage, but it wasn't weak. Oh, this sucker popped up again? Dang, he smacked you for like 9 damage.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
In this situation,
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Yeah! Who's up next?
found the stairs. Wanna head up?
Yep, let's keep heading up. Let's get these levels going.
By the way,
If you establish the route, navigating you through it again should be no issue. Wherever due to Tartarus changing nature, these records become useless the next time you visit. I believe it. While exploring, you can press L1 to open a mini-map which shows your current location as well as the path you travel. Also displays information on enemy and treasure chests, so don't hesitate to check it every now and then. After finding the stairs, you can use the shortcut to move to the next floor from any spot. You can use the shortcut. It can be worth your while to scour the current floor while moving to the next. Alright, so we do got a little mini-map here. Explore floor, find a valuable treasure chest. Let's smack up these whatever the hell these things are.
Pay attention next time.
the enemy's down.
Let's see. Use him. Oh, I thought he had an attack. See what Pixie got. She don't got nothing either. Hit him with some boofy. Yeah, I admit the Super NES had the superior controller. I think the SNES had a little bit more graphical power than the Genesis did. It's like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy some Genesis games. The Genesis was no slouch, they had some good games on there. Shuffle time, there's another Pixie. I think I got that skill card already. You restore 50% of your maximum HP. I'll get this so I can get some experience for my personas. Pixie leveled up, so that's good. Is there some personas you get that basically that are just good to freaking create other personas? Yeah, I enjoyed my Sega Saturn when I had it. I enjoyed the hell of it. I still got some leftover Saturn games. I sold my Saturn to like a pawn shop when I moved down to Mississippi for about 6 months. It's like I had a Dreamcast, and it was like I didn't need my Saturn anymore. I should have kept it. And then I remember after, like during COVID, like before COVID, you can get like a Sega Saturn, a complete Saturn for like between 80 to 100, but now to get a complete Saturn with like the system, a controller, I think it's like between still 120, 150. Some people charge you 200 depending on how good condition it's in. But the American games, a lot of the good American games, American versions of the games are hell of expensive. So if I do get another one, just get an actual replay converter and just get all the Japanese versions of the game. Yep. Yeah, I had a Japanese game converter. I also had a RAM card so I can play all like the Capcom and SNK fighting games that were almost arcade perfect on the Saturn.
There's a shadow. Pay
Oh wow, we got a whole bunch of these things. Ooh, these heavy ones.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Now, give him hell. Let's go!
Talk about finish the enemy.
Oh, way to dodge there. Oh, he's a debuffer, huh? Oh, you lent your Dreamcast to a friend? Shoot, I never let any of my friends borrow my consoles. Shoot, my parents told me like at an early age never to like lend people my toys, my consoles, nothing. They didn't even want me trading my toys or whatever. They were like, She said no. I don't think it was until I got to like to middle school where I started was able to borrow stuff from people. Okay, what's Basati? Q's free, shock, dizzy. Okay. Alright, so she got a fire spell, or it, whatever it is.
Moving on.
Yep, I enjoyed my Dreamcast too. And I think I think before I got my Dreamcast, I had a Saturn, I had a PlayStation that could play import games, American and import games. Okay, based on the... Okay, it's not it. Okay, I'm going backwards. Go this way. You know, I couldn't let my parents know about it. It's not like they were checking my shit anyway, so... Checking what games I had. Well, they were early on. Like when I had my NES. But then when I got my SNES, you know, I was like in middle school and in high school. And it was like at the time, I wasn't much of a gamer. I had video games, but I didn't have a lot of video games. Okay. Yeah, I didn't become a gamer until like probably until like the PS3, Xbox 360 generation. You can only say you're a gamer is when you start to actually beat your games. It's like if you're not beating your games, then you're not really a gamer. You play video games, but you're not a gamer. Like through middle school, through high school, I was too busy. I was more into collecting comic books and girls.
In this situation.
Yeah, that was me. That was me through middle school and high school. It was girls, and then comic books, then video games. And then that lasted up until college. College girls, comic books. And then in my adult life, then it was adult life and video games. That was it. It was adult life, adult living, and video games. Alright, getting a lot more experience for that one. Alrighty. Another treasure chest. I got cure water. Nice. Alrighty. Is there another part of the floor I haven't explored yet? Oh, there's a whatchamajigget.
It's your call.
Well, let's see where we're at. We're pretty good. But she did tell us not to push it.
Let's see.
I don't know, I think on the 5th floor there's like a boss battle or something. Let me see what items we got. Restore 100 AP to an ally. So it's 30% of max AP to one ally. It's 50 HP. Restores 10 SP to an ally. So it's SPT, revival bead. Enables escape from most battles. Okay, skill cards. That bestows DS, stores allies AP. Okay, Malachite, Torcos, what are these? Sell for a low price, could sell. So these are items we could sell. Okay, that's cool. Velvet key. The door to the velvet room. Oh, let me turn on my phone because I think you're typing stuff in the chat, but I can't. The chat on the game is kind of ass backwards right now. Let me go to the channel. Click on the video. Turn down the volume. Look up in the live chat. There we go. Yes. Yep, it reset. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff you typed that I couldn't read. Damn. This is like, so you said FF4, Mega Man. Yep, I had FF4. I had FF6. I didn't play Mega Man X until... what was it? Yeah, I wasn't really a big Mega Man player. I will admit that I wasn't a big Mega Man player. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Enemies are pretty easy on this floor, so we're gonna check out floor number 5. There might be a boss up here, and we might get waxed. Oh nope, we got new enemies.
The enemy's nearby. Let's see. That's...
Oh yeah, Pokemon Green. Yep. Man, I got Tamagotchi and Pokemon confused for a while when they first came out. Because it was like as soon as the Tamagotchi wave hit, Pokemon came not soon after. Meek, you don't consider yourself a gamer? Nah, you're a gamer, Meek. You're a gamer. You picked up quite a few chicks with games. Mana knows. That isn't how you got her, though. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the chats you chat that I didn't see. What is this? Said to check it. Console is displaying a series of numbers. Go ahead and select the first floor on that device. That should bring you back. Oh, it's like a shortcut thingy. Okay. Nice.
Those devices are teleporters. They're
That are
portals that are all connected to one another.
Oh, before it came to Hawaii. Yeah, I didn't get caught up into the Pokemon craze. It was like when it hit here, how old was I? Ooh, I was probably in my late teens, going into my 20s. No, I think I was in my early 20s when it hit. And like it was big. It was like I used to be a part of this anime watching club on this junior college in the Bay Area, and we see all these people with their Game Boys playing Pokemon, and I just thought it was the Tamagotchis, but nope, they're like it's Pokemon. And then it just, you had the cartoon on TV and it just blew up, and then you had Yu-Gi-Oh. You had the spinach Game Boy. You had the green one.
Once activated, you should be able to travel between any of the other devices. Be sure to activate any you come across. They'll be quite useful during future expeditions.
I don't think I ever owned a Game Boy. I can't remember owning one, but I always knew people who had them, and I played on the Game Boy. But actually, I think my roommate, when I was in this college preparatory program at Stanford University, he had a Game Boy, and then I remember he would always let me play it. How did you travel between floors with teleporters or return to the Use them to export the TARDIS more efficiently. Okay. Just chop the people. Alright, so he's good. He's good to go. Let's see how she's doing. Alrighty. Oh, your dad made fun of you because of your video games? I don't know. My dad... I don't know. I had the perfect balance of going outside and playing video games. And I don't know, when I was a kid, it was like I was more outside. And then if I was inside, I would play video games. I wasn't inside for long, just long enough to do homework, a little bit of video games, and then I had to go to bed. It wasn't like now where it's like you're an adult, you could stay up till the crack of dawn playing games or whatever. But when I was a kid, it was like my time was school, homework, maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours playing outside, come inside, dinner, little bit of video games, a little bit of TV, and it was time to go to sleep. And then I was that same routine up until high school, and then things didn't get asked backwards. No, it was like that in college because I had to leave like at the crack of dawn to get to my school because I lived in San Jose, but my school was in San Francisco. So I had to take like multiple buses, 2 buses to get to school. So it wasn't, and the only time I had a lot of time to do anything was like weekends. Let me heal some people up. Heal some people up. Oh, I could put a skill on, whatever. Come on, Morpheus. There we go. Oh, can I put it on him? Oh, he already has it learned. Okay. Put it on her. Oh, you use school to escape from your whole life? Oh, you lived near you were turning 20? You used to school to escape your home life? My home life wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. There were moments of good and bad. I can say that about like my home life. When it was good, it was good. When it was bad, it was bad. So it's like that's how I felt about it. Well, we won't know how ready we are till we get up in this mess.
Alright, let's go.
I know I didn't have enough money to give my other party members good armors and weapons, so and if these birds have fire, we're fucked. Especially my main guy. Ooh, yeah, they are tough. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, these. Oh, good thing he dodged. Yeah, he's in a bad spot. I get it. He's in a bad spot. See how they do with fire since they're over here slinging ice at people. Alright, cool. They're weak to fire.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
Let's do it.
You've taken heavy damage. Can anyone afford to do this?
Here. Oh, your mom and her stepdad were horrible, but you love them. Yeah, it sucks when you have like a parent who wasn't a bad person, but they did stupid shit. So it's hard to like really like them. You respected them, but it was hard to like them.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Yeah, those two enemies, they did a lot of damage.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Nicely done.
That does not bring up our starting performance ever, and I'd rather not be on the same wavelength as you either. Well, why not? Teamwork makes the dream work, right? I don't think they used that line back in the day.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's some people you like, but you can't stand living with them or being around them for too long. I think the funny thing is like half of my friends are introverts, and then I got my other half of my friends are extroverts, and then a few on the introvert side are extremely introverted to the point where it's like
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
they don't want to be bothered with anybody. And they get tired of being around people very easily. And then I got some extroverted friends. Well, that's true. So there's one right here. I suggest you make use of stop for a break. Let's see, oh yeah, there's a teleporter here. Alright, we'll take a break, lady. Cause that battle, whoo! Luckily we had fire spells. Otherwise we probably would have got fucked. Oh, your old friends use that line, teamwork makes the dream work. Shoot, I didn't start hearing that line in probably like the last 3 or 4 years. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see what she got to say. Alright. Anything else? Never mind. I think we did pretty good. We got up to the 5th floor. Oh, let me go to the Velvet Room. Wait, let me check on what personas I got. I got a couple of personas. Got Orpheus, Aspirus. What does that say? Pierce the Veil. Okay, that's interesting. Got these little, I guess, captions on top of the characters. We all love bondage angels here. What kind of spells they got? Ninth of the 9 orders of angels, the watchers who never sleep. One of these are guardians who are assigned to every human at birth. Okay. Friendly fairies of the forest that tend to hide from humans. They like to play tricks on lazy people. It is said they are the souls of dead, unbaptized children. Interesting. Yeah, they use a lot of legends and lores for the personas. What? You're a good man. Gungadiri. What the kind of lines are that? Gungadin. It's like you're too young to say that. Ancient lines. What's this? Raises allies' accuracy evasion for 3 turns. Okay. So she got weak, but she's weak to dark. Of course she's an angel. She's weak to dark. Pixie, Palipa, high chance to confuse foe. So she's more support. Need to get her an attack spell. Zippies? Nah, I don't think I have. I don't know. I haven't really explored all your content on your channel yet. As far as like videos and shorts, I've seen like whatever shorts show up in my recommends, I watch those. But I haven't fully explored, explored your channel yet. Let's see what's up in the Velvet Room. I don't know, you did this recent channel eating some chicken sandwich. I think it was from McDonald's.
I have been anticipating your arrival. The time is my role by merging multiple persona cards.
Yay,
together.
we could do personas.
Reborn into a new form. One could call it a fusion of personas.
This is where you can get busted personas. Granted, they won't let you get like a persona that's like 5 levels higher than you are.
There is much hidden potential within your persona abilities. We've never had a guest show this much promise in the past.
Indeed. And by establishing social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas as well.
Well, you don't like to make shorts, or what are you talking about? Regular videos? Just regular edited videos? I don't know. I mean, I need to do those. It's like me. I don't mind editing. It's just I need to take the time to do it.
To that end, as
if you wish to learn more about fusing personas in greater detail,
I think what it is, when you tend to go like making heavily edited content kind of videos, when you're making them at least a heavily edited video between 7 to 20 minutes long, it's like that's 6 to 7 hours of editing, and then you put it up and you don't get no views or traction on it. You just felt like you wasted your time. I don't know if you ever saw like some of my videos where I did like for certain my wrestlers, I did those highlight videos and stuff. Some of them got okay views. I know though, I think the last one I did with Angelina Black in last year's game, that got almost like 160 views on it, which is a lot for me, but that's like a drop in the bucket for even like a low tier YouTuber who's actually making money on their channel. Yeah, it's hard to get stuff pushed. I don't know, really happy. It's like I'm closing in on 100 subscribers, so well, you would eat in the restaurants and talk about their history versus my food reviews now. Yeah, your food reviews now, they're a little short and sweet, to the point. You know, you got a little humor in there. Alright, let's view some personas. Let's have our personas just make babies. Alright, fusion. Alright, let me register what I got so I can call them up again after fusing them.
will you register it to the compendium?
Yeah, so you want to make sure you register these bad boys
Will you register
before you start fusing them. Otherwise, you're gonna have to find them again.
Will you register it to the I've completed registration. Will you register it to the all registered?
All registered. There we go. So now you can summon them, but they're gonna cost you money. They're gonna cost, hey, there's like a level 50, 69. How many personas we looking at here? A lot of damn personas.
Does that persona catch your eye?
Probably not as many as the recent games. There's still quite a bit. Alright, let's fuse. What's this? Fusion search, scrying, what's this?
Kind of persona?
Oh, this is when they let you know when you combine certain ones. What does the Nekomata look like?
This persona is powerful.
Well, they said this persona is powerful. Let's see, what skills they got? Lowers foe's defense for 3 turns. Only problem is, it's like, I don't have enough money to bring the personas that I'm using to fuse. That's what sucks.
This persona is powerful.
Yeah, it's level 3. Let's see, what is, I think Silky's that horse. Oh no, it's that lady Bewilder. High chance of distress to one foe. That's a new little skill. She's weak to fire. And I don't know what that green looking streak is there. Got Porteous.
You can't control this one yet.
Okay. Yep, like I figured. Yeah, 24 views. I don't know, it's like me, I've been
Seeing what personas come to be.
I've been pretty lucky so far. Sparse and Pixie. We'll go with it.
This persona is powerful.
We'll get this persona.
Do you wish to inherit?
Get that healing spell.
New powers have been bestowed upon you.
A new power emerges.
I don't know. YouTube is the same way when I was doing art. Like my little side hustle, you know, selling artwork is like, I'll put in a lot of work, maybe 2-3 days, which roughly translate to maybe like 8 to 12 hours into a drawing. And I'll get it colored, I'll spend money to get it colored, and then I'll spend money to get it turned into prints, and nobody buys the prints. So it was like a lot of time and money went into something with no payoff. And you're like, fuck.
Are you finished?
Okay, you got the 14K. Oh, so you do have some channels, some videos that blew up. Dude, the video that blew up on my channel was for 2K22, where I was basically talking about like all the shit that was wrong with the game and how it kept on crashing and how I was gonna quit. And that one got, I think, over 5,000 views on it. And then actually I did have a video before that one, and it got it got age restricted. It was like from WWE 13. I made this humongous breasted female wrestler called China Chin. These big old huge boobs. And it got age restricted. And yeah, that got over like, I think 6,000 something thousand views on it. And but nah, those wrestling ones were like my highest ones recently. And that's how I got a huge amount of subscribers. I was stuck at like 30 something subscribers until I did those WWE 2K22 videos. And then I gained like 30 something subscribers like overnight.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of the games. It's like back in the older games, you can give female wrestlers like huge anime titties with jiggle physics. Not anymore. It's like the last game to have boob physics on females was 2K19. That was the last one, which I played like I think a month ago. I did a live stream on my Sexy Libre E-Fed on that one. I just did a universal playthrough. I think I only got like 30 something views on that video. It's funny, it's like that video got age restricted. The only other video I got age restricted is when I downloaded the Saints Row 2022 boss creator, where you can create your own character. And basically I just shitted over it. I just talked a lot of shit about it. But then I did show some nudity. You can have full nudity on it. You can have like the women be fully like topless, and I was talking about how bad the boobs were sculpted and stuff like that. And it was like, yeah, that one got age restricted. But then a lot of people who were covering Saints Row at the time, if they didn't say anything nice about the game, it was getting age restricted to stop, I guess, bad press about Saints Row 2022 before it came out. Oh, I love you should do it. You played the hell out of that game. You're still playing the hell out of that game. You should do a love and hate video on it. Yeah, they didn't want the hate. They were already catching shit before the game came out.
Yo, what's up?
Dude, why does this dude keep talking to me?
Hey man, I want to get some ramen after school. You want to come?
Why you keep bugging me?
No reason really. Just don't have anything to do later. Plus, I figured we could finish our chat from this morning.
Dude, I think he's trying to use me as a wingman to hook me up with What's-Her-Face. That's what it is. He just wants to talk to What's-Her-Face, Yukari.
So how about it, man? Let's get some ramen at the mall and talk.
Is this one of those freaking social links they force on you? He is slurping. Slurping slurp. Slurping slurp.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Well, was I right or was I right? Soup here tastes great, doesn't it? We've gotta put some special ingredient in it. Something no other ramen shop would ever use.
It's called seasoning. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe there's a secret clue in the shop's name.
What is it called?
My bad. I always geek out a little whenever I eat here.
I can tell them to just shut up and eat. I don't want to be rude.
You do? Really? You taste the magic too?
Yep, I do taste the magic. Just like when I eat some Skittles, I taste the rainbow. Yeah, it's called Spam. Lots of Spam, man. Spam makes it taste better. Actually, I can't remember the last time I had Spam. Dude, as a kid,
By the way,
I didn't really like Spam until, I don't know, I think a family member or somebody had it. And basically, they fried the Spam to the point it was like bacon. Then it was good. I like my Spam extra fried and crispy. That's how I like my Spam in general. Like if I have a Spam and egg sandwich, it got to be crispy. But nowadays, Spam don't really taste like Spam. Actually, I think the last time I had it is when I went to a Filipino friend of mine's house like years ago. And they were having, they had like Spam. They also got that that corned beef kind of like Spam, that corned beef hash in a can. Yeah, you can't undercook that shit. Otherwise, it's just the most saltiest fucking lunch meat on the planet. But then again, I think I had it that one time, and it wasn't as salty as it was back in the day. It's like Spam is not as salty as it was back then. It's still salty, but it's not like immediate. If you eat that shit for like 6 months, give you a heart attack, so.
Well, I can't blame you. Man's gotta be aggressive in this day and age.
I don't know, man. And I don't know, you in Japan, but here in America, if you too aggressive with the ladies, they consider that you creeping on them. It's like, I admit, like when I was growing up, as a guy, you wanted to be persistent, but you still want to, you know, give the lady her space. I don't know. I don't think they, when I had it, they didn't have the low sodium version. It was like the regular version. But I have tried the low sodium version. I don't know, maybe, I think I only tried the low sodium version once. Oh, you let the ladies ask me? I don't know, with me, I was a flirt. I went over girls just with my sense of humor. And I had a degree, and I was a good listener. So it's like, so half the time I either got with girls or I ended up in the friend zone because I was a good listener. You know, so it was either or. I was either hooking up with them or I was in a friend zone, or I got friend zone. That's why I have quite a few close female friends.
Hey, let's hang out after school again sometime. Let me know when you're free.
And plus, it's like, I just had quite a bit of confidence where it's like, where I was just comfortable around girls and women in general. It's like to the point where I can talk to them normally. Even to this day, I like randomly compliment women to the point where they don't feel offended or like I'm creeping on them. I just have that knack, unless the woman who I'm talking to is socially awkward and she's not used to receiving compliments.
I'll tell you all about my secret plan.
And that is like, man, when I started like selling at anime conventions or going to anime conventions, shoot, I thought I was losing my mojo when it came to women. It was like the girls were treating me like I was creeping on them. It's like I couldn't even compliment any of these girls. I'd be like, nice cosplay, and they'd be looking at me like I just said the most offensive thing on the planet to them. I'd be like, what the fuck? But when I talk to normal women, it's all good, but these socially awkward girls, they be treating you like you were a sex offender. You'd be like, girl, I didn't even say, I was just complimenting your cosplay. I wasn't even trying to get in your pants. I didn't even offer you a drink. I didn't even ask you for a phone number. And you acting like I committed like some form of assault. Yeah, like I screamed just said something inappropriate, and it's like, no. But the funny thing is, when I had like normal female co-workers, and I almost crossed those lines a few times. I had like one female co-worker who I worked at with a coffee shop. She was Latina, had a nice little body with her, and I was like in art school, and I just gave her a compliment, talk about that she had nice body proportions. And I said like, I know she got a boyfriend, so I wasn't trying to get in her pants or anything. And I said, yeah, your body is like well proportioned. I said, you have very well proportioned breasts. And it was like, I guess it blew her mind that I said something like that. But she was still young. You know, she was like probably in her late teens, to where it's like, that's interesting. It's like you never heard something like that before. And it was like, I guess she took it as a compliment, and she told like her boyfriend, and then he even agreed with me. He was like, yeah, she does have nice boobs. I said, it was like, she was like, you know, like it's a look on her face when I told her. She was like, at first she was like, well, how can you tell? I said, well, in terms of anatomy, I just decided all to break it down on a technical level. I'm just breaking it down at an artistic and technical level, how proportionate her body and her boobs are. And then we had another coworker. She was a blonde chick, and she was a dancer. And I was like, yeah, I can see you as being a dancer. You know, you got a small waist, you got the wide hips, you got the, you know, the well-built legs. I didn't talk about her butt. She brought up her butt. She was like, yeah, people says I have a nice butt. I'm like, yeah, you got a dancer's booty. You got to get back into shape, Meek. That's what I'm doing. I think I lost around 12 pounds over the past month, but a lot of that is fasting. I would go between like 16 to 24 hours a day. I'm trying to lose like at least, my goal is to lose 80 by the end of this year. That's going to be hard to do, but if I can lose, I don't know, if I can lose 5 pounds a month, you know, I'll be happy. If I can lose 50 or 60 pounds for the end of this year, I'll be happy with that. I think right now I was at 230, shoot, I would say 236, 238. And now I'm down to 224.
What? It's already dark?
So if I can get down 50 or 60 pounds, I would be back at my, like, the weight I was when I was in my 20s. Oh, you can't walk that much anymore? Oh man, that sucks. That's how I've been exercising. I'm not doing anything too stressful, considering I've been stressed out, considering all I've been through this past year. And it's like, I'm just walking. I make sure I get in about 40 minutes to an hour a walk on my days off. And then when I'm at work, I'm only working, like, my shifts aren't too very long, so I'm on my feet that whole time. You know, I'll walk around, help the customers or whatever. So I get about 3 or 4 hours of steps in, you know, walking around the job and stuff like that. And then it's like I only probably eat maybe 15 to 1800 calories a day. Oh, you're lighter? That's good. It was like when I tried to lose weight after my health scare back in 2019, I lost around 40 pounds within like 5 or 6 months. I think I went from almost like 250 down to around 210. And then I think I gained around 20 of it back. Over the course of the last 3 years, I gained like 20 to 25 of it back. And so I'm like, yeah, I can't go back to that weight anymore. So I want to get down to at least under 200 this year. That's my goal. You know, that's the basic goal. But my real goal is to lose at least 50 to 60 pounds. Oh, I can receive invites via messages from my social links. Okay. After you visit a business at least once, you'll be added to their mailing list. Visit different lists to receive updates and special offers. Okay. Hey, you were 365? What are you at now? Oh, 339?
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Hey, Mitchell, may go without saying, but it is impossible to do business at any stores during that time, so make sure you're ready in advance. Be called to prepare when it's too late. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing about, like, when you're big and you're losing weight, you lose weight faster. Like my buddy Lewis, he was like the world's first anorexic fat man. Lewis is like probably around your weight, but not, he doesn't have your height though. And so I remember he lost like almost 100 pounds within a year. Like within like maybe like 8 months or so. And it was like because he wasn't really eating. But then he told me why, you know, he was dealing with stress and anxiety and all this stuff, so he wasn't really eating. And
right.
He would go days where he's eating like a peanut or a piece of chicken, And it's like the thing about like losing weight, it's all about calories in and calories out. So if you're a big dude, 300 pounds, you got to be eating at least 2,500 to 3,000 calories a day to probably sustain that weight. So if you're only eating, like in his case, yeah, I lost a lot of muscle mass. I need to go back into the gym or like do push-ups or some shit like that. But yeah, since he was only eating like maybe 300 to 500 calories a day. Yeah, he was losing weight like hella fast. And I think that's what's happening to me right now. I'm not eating as much. I cut out rice out of my diet because I notice when I eat a high amounts of rice, it would accelerate my heart rate at night. I think I was like going almost hypoglycemic. I actually do need to get like a checkup. I haven't had a checkup in probably over a year. And I've been watching my sugar, been staying away from soda. I think my only vice is like certain candies, Welch's fruit snacks. Oh, you can bench your weight? Holy shit, you're strong as hell. Maybe that's one way you can lose weight. You can just hit the gym, the bench press, work on your arms, your upper body. Do a little, what do you call it? When you're on a little bike. If you can't do that much walking, probably get on the bike.
Yeah.
See, I don't think it's the dark hour right now. Let's check outside. Oh, getting around is the main issue. So is your back like really bad, or is it your legs? Oh, it's both? Damn. Yeah, that really sucks.
You made it. What'd you bring? How many? Sure. All right. I'll take how many? Sure. All right. How many are you selling? Sure. All right. How many? Sure. It's a deal.
Yeah, a couple of my buddies are having back issues. I had back issues at one point, but not too often. I noticed when I started to gain some of my weight back, I noticed I've been having a little lower back issues, but nothing too serious. So it's like now I don't have too much issues with my back. So I'll have some days where it's like I'll bend over and I'll tweak something and be like, oh, my back. That is another sign of you getting older too.
I'll take that.
Yeah, my buddy Lewis, he's like on light duty because he injured his back on his last job. Damn. Yo, disc just snapped. Ugh. That is crazy. Yeah, my buddy Lewis, I think he messed up one of his knees at Fanime one year, which was crazy. He was on the dance floor. I don't know if he fell or something, but he tweaked it. We ended up in emergency for like 3 or 4 hours while they checked him out. Let's see, do I got enough to buy armor?
As long as you need.
Nope. Damn, he's expensive. We need some discounts in this bitch.
Got some new things in stock. Check it out if you got the time.
Well, at least the shoes are cheap, but man.
All done here?
Oh, How did the freaking cartilage get to wore down in your back, man? That's crazy. Let's see, what is this over here? Holgate Pharmacy, CD and DVD. What's in here? Variety of music. Here we go. We got the game parade. We got a GameStop. Oh, it's an arcade. Game you play at the game. You can increase academics or a stat of your equipped persona. Arcade cycles through which games are available each day of the week. Time will pass regardless of what game you play. Yeah, sure. Let's play some games. You're the answer. Compete in a competitive quiz game. Raises academics. Fortune telling game raises the equipped persona's magic. It's costly. I need money for gear. Now I'm broke. Young men say, have you heard? Yeah, I heard of those. Let's see what we got going on here. What is this? Club Escapade. I guess it's an air of maturity. Slightly through the slightly ajar door. I can't bring myself to enter the club. My courage is at least ordinary. I'm able to go in. Alright, so I gotta build up my courage. Okay, Chicago Cafe. Be positive. You're affirmative. That will turn on your charm. How much is it? You're looking. You can handle customers. Get free firm on coffee while on your breaks. Oh. Working here. Should I spend the night here? Let's see. Should I work here part-time? Money is pretty tight. Or should I just drink the coffee? Okay, I'm gonna work. Get that job. Sweat it out while working part-time as a waiter. Doing a cup of the cafe signature. Fairmont coffee during my break. Chugging was trying to pick a fight with me, but I did my best to deal with them. Here's your paycheck for the day. Try to use it wisely. Sure, I will take my $25. Charm courage have increased. Alright. Gotta build up that charm and courage. Dang, it's gonna take a while. Come on, man. Dang, your right knee got dislocated while working on the Pride of Aloha decades ago. So there was nothing wrong by the ship doctor. Went to a real one when he docked in Ohio and found it was had indeed dislocated and had been free floating and swollen shitty. Yeah, of course the ship doctor was gonna tell you nothing was wrong. They don't want to get sued. They don't want to get sued. And they don't want to put you on workman's comp or have to end up paying you money. So yeah, of course they would tell you that. When I worked at Sears, shoot, I had an inguinal ligament strain. I got a sports hernia that should have got surgeries years ago. I had a varicocele where a bunch of veins end up in your nutsack. And yeah, they just put me on light duty. Oh, your leg swells all the time now when it's too hot, too cold, or I've been on it too long. Yeah, my mom, all the cartilage in both her knees was gone. So she had to get surgery on both knees. I think it was like last year, early last year, late last year. Going into this year, she finally got surgery on her other leg. Did you know when you work for a cruise ship in America, you're enlisting into the military? How does that work? So the track team wants new members. Persona 4, I joined the basketball team. Merchant Marines are an official branch of the military. Wow, didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Dang, do they want me joining the track team now? Just a forgotten stepchild. See, so there's this dude. Looks like some of the athletic teams are recruiting new members. Actually, it's just the track and field team. I guess the others are full. Jordan, why don't you go check it out? Is the track and field team the only one available? From the classroom, go down the stairs to the right, and eventually you'll find it. Alright, sounds good enough. That's crazy. Alright, do I go take this right? Okay, yeah, there's the stairs. Let's go talk to people, see what they gotta say. Dude, when you were absent, there was an election for student council president. Kirijo Senpai's speech was so cool, I voted for her. Everyone also looked so small compared to Kirijo Senpai. Hi, Kirijo Senpai. I think she likes her. Let's see what we got here. Phil's brother said there's already been a student who dropped out. She only had 2 years left. What else she'll do if she doesn't even graduate from high school? Kind of a waste, don't you think? You only get to be a high schooler once in your life. But it's her life, not mine, not like it matters to me. Yeah, you're probably not in the village. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's all kind of weird stuff. I had quite a few people in my family, whatever, in the military. Ooh, what's this over here? Something shiny. Oh, Twilight Fragment. Keep a weather eye out. You may find them in unexpected places. Okay, they say they go down the stairs. Oh, there's another Twilight Fragment. There we go, got another one. Is it over here? Saying he who hunts 2 hares at once will catch neither. That means a student like you who's always trying to do 2 things at once. Something you did too, right, Teach? Sure, you cheated on 2 girls you met at a group date, ended up a disaster. In the end, both of them ditched you. Don't worry, I wouldn't do something so lame. Damn, put the teacher on blast. Feeling sluggish for staying up so late. So I came to the nurse office to take a nap. That nurse gave me some weird medicine instead. It looked so gross, so I turned it down. Only the brave soul would dare drink it like that. It's a printing room. Another Twilight Fragment. Welfare training room. Oh yeah, training at the Barber's Point in Oahu was super fun. It was also super weird that I had to rescue people to pool training because people didn't know how to swim. You would think that living on an island like Hawaii, that everybody should have like basic ability to swim. Dude, I would think just living on an island, you would have like a basic, you would know how to swim on a basic level. But that's me. It's like your home is surrounded by nothing but water, and there's like a high chance that you're gonna end up near it or in it. So yeah, you would think most people on the island would know how to swim on a basic level. Alright, do I gotta go to the gym to try out for the track team? Let's see, corridor. Oh, you have people from around the world? It wasn't the locals we had to save. It was some Filipinos and a few Caucasians. Oh, Filipinos, they should know how to swim. They in an island too. Gosh darn it, where is this freaking place to go to the track team at? Another Twilight fragment. Oh, is this where it is? Practice field. Yeah, let's go here. Yep, here's the track team. Not recruiting, no slow pokes, please. Let's join the club. Why not? Oh, you want to join the team? I'll take care of all the paperwork, so go ahead and introduce yourself to your new teammates. Alright, everyone, gather around.
So, starting today, he's an official member of the team.
Woohoo! Official member of the team. I'm that dude, Mac. Nice to meet you.
Welcome aboard. I'm Yuko Nishiwaki.
Hey, Yuko Nishiwaki.
She's our team manager.
She like what's her name? Nagatoro? From that one anime. She's our team manager. She'll answer any of your questions.
You're a second year, right?
You're right.
Since we're in the same grade, you can just call
Just
me
call
Yuko.
me Yuko. Alright, call you Yuko.
Let's see. Hey, Miyamoto.
Miyamoto.
Yes.
I think that's her brother or somebody she know.
This here's our future team captain. Great runner and places well in competitions. You two are in the same class, right? Miyamoto, keep an eye on the new guy here, okay?
You watched Nagatoro? I think I only watched like the first season.
You got it. You're the guy who went out with Takeba on the first day of school, right? You're practically a celebrity.
Look like my chat kind of went to shit again. But I could see what you're posting on my phone. Nah, I don't think you saw Nagatoro then, Nagatoro.
I'm Kazuki Miyamoto.
Oh, excuse me.
See me around, right?
Oh, I forgot the name of that anime. It was a pretty decent anime. It caught some flack. It had like this dark-skinned Japanese girl who would kind of just fuck around with her very timid male classmate to the point it came off almost like bullying. So you had most of the batshit crazy people on Twitter complaining about it before it came out. And then the anime came out and then they stopped talking shit about it. Because basically it was just a comedy. It was a rom-com. Yeah, basically she would fuck with them. But she actually had a crush on him and liked him.
Then, long story short, from now on...
Yeah, okay, you've seen it, yeah. Yeah, she would consider him creepy, but then she would do, like, stupid stuff like girls do, kind of flirting with you or testing you or just to fuck with you. And,
I think you're getting the easy treatment just because you joined me.
Oh, she loves that show? I haven't seen the second season. I only watched the first season. It was okay for what it was. It was like, there was so much good anime during that time that it was like, and plus I only got enough hard drive space because I sell the high C's when it comes to most anime. Don't get me wrong, if it's like really good anime, I'll buy it on Blu-ray. But if it's just stuff I want to watch, I'll sell the high C's and either watch it online or download it off of my site I go to and watch it. Yeah, she got that Okinawa energy. There was this one black cosplayer who did really good cosplay of her. She had the perfect skin complexion and the perfect face and the body type to do her. Dang, I forgot the name of that cosplayer.
Since this is your first practice, just have a look around and then call
But
me.
yeah, she's on YouTube. She does a lot of YouTube cosplay shorts.
We have practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There's no
God
practice
damn it.
support
I gotta
system.
work on like Wednesdays and shit. I think I work Wednesdays, Mondays, Fridays. There's no practice on the days before test though.
I'll make sure your uniform is ready for next time.
Alrighty. I wonder if I could date her. Because I know, like in other Persona games, you can date like any girl that's in your party, and then there was like a couple of girls you can date, like who are a part of your club or a co-worker. Shoot, in Persona 5, you can date the doctor, and if you really got game, if you're really that smooth, you can date all the girls. But then it sucks in the game, and then they'll all at the same time, and then all like, oh, he's been two-timing all of us, and then you just fuck up with everybody. You can even date the teacher in Persona 5. Yeah, let's say hi to Nagataro.
Oh, hello. What's up?
What's up, girl? Want to walk home together? He is like, he got that alpha male energy right there. Or what they call it, Chad.
Actually, no, I'm in a hurry today.
Oh, you got turned down.
See ya.
Damn. Either that or she's just one of those girls who are oblivious to a dude just like flirting with her, asking her out. Oh, what's Barter Gates 3? You didn't care about any of your teammates until chapter 4? You thought they were all shit people? Except the tiefling? Yeah, all of them had issues early in the game. It's like watching your like Let's Plays of it. It was like, okay, things get a lot deeper and the characters start to open up later in the game. But like for my first like 15 to 20 hours, it was just like, man, how I'm going to advance this freaking story. Yep, I figured that Tomochiga guy's a ladies' man, but he's a good dude. Alright, I guess we're going back into Tartarus tonight. Talk to Akihiko. The doctor told me to rest, but I don't want to risk losing my edge. Back into training could be a good way to rehabilitate, but it finds out being told to rest will be the least of my worries. Kari, so stoic, isn't she? Well, she has a lot of responsibility, so maybe because of the territory. Junpei. Bro, don't weapons enormous cost. Yeah, they do! No, we can't be stingy when it comes to equipment. Man, my wallet's crying in pain. I know, man, shit is expensive.
Let's see.
Alright, so we're going to hit up the Taurus again to get them level ups. Oh, can we turn on the TV? Oh, hell yeah. Actually, fucking in Persona 4, you got addicted to turn on the TV. You like see these ants. You wanted to eat for everyone and you wanted to beat the crap out of all of them. Damn. I was about to say, would they tell me to start fishing? Yeah, I wasn't feeling the whole game really hard, but it looks like she get a lot better later. But man, you power game through that game. I was like, man, you make that game look easy. Shoot, we couldn't even kill a whole bunch of goblins when I was playing with my cousin. It was a pain in the ass. They were like, what are we doing wrong? This game. What were we doing wrong? And plus, it's like, I wish when you start a new game, you don't have to go through that first freaking like area first. Wait, let me check my personas. I wish you could just skip the whole ship part of the game. Alright. I think I'll be alright. Just going up in there with 3 personas. He said just you and your best friend Withers can save Baldur's Gate. I don't know, man. You needed your teammates, but you powered your way through that game. That was ridiculous. Granted, I think you put in like about 100 hours in that game. I wish we could have had some money to buy some armor, because I think my character is okay, but my party members, they're gonna be struggling. Oh, he can summon fighters? That's interesting. Wait, I got that treasure already? Oh, yeah, we're on the 5th floor. That's right. We beat the 5th floor. Okay, now we're up on the 6th floor.
Elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm mad that you can only go up to level, what, 12 you said in that game? Was the max level?
Treasure?
Did you get the best ending? Hey, there was nothing in that thing. Where are these enemies at? Hey, did I just go around in a circle? Check this map. Check this map. Just going around in circles, yo. Okay, I don't know what this is, but... Oh, we got an enemy. We got an enemy.
Is that?
Shifting, what?
Let's do this.
Here it comes. I'll provide you with support as well. Everybody was happy except for Mana. You played most of the time without her. You did you beat the game with her character?
When you knock an enemy down, shifting allows you to leverage that opening to let someone else take action. Once you do, your offense can follow up with whoever you passed your action to. If you can coordinate well with your team, you'll be able to claim victory with even greater efficiency.
Alrighty.
You should all be experienced enough to pull this off now. Go ahead and...
You shift during a one more, you can pass the chance for an extra attack to another party member. Press L2 to head over to the summon center. Make use of everyone's strength to battle efficiently. Alright, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. The kid trying to force be a lesbian for saving Karlak. But then you have her like getting with the dude who turns into a bear.
The enemy's down. Good hit.
You take it from here.
Yeah, did the shift. Did the shift. No Iron Team, I got a trophy.
Good. One less to worry about.
He said that's why she was mad. Well, she would have been like home during those playthroughs. But then again, you were like, at that time, you just wanted to beat the game. You were like, I just want to get through this shit, man. Oh, I can get what's her name. Cool. I'll grab Silky. Grab another persona. Yes, level 6. Let me check my map. Alright. Hey, no items? Come on, I need items. I gotta sell shit. Oh, there's 7th floor. Is there anything in here? Gotta check around these corners, man. Enemies can sneak up on you in these corners, but they are not giving me no items. I remember that. I was like, yeah, that ending was ridiculous. There's an enemy. Alright, can we get an all-out attack on all these fuckers?
That teammate isn't ready right now.
Oh, what? Oh, I can't go to a different teammate?
In this situation,
The hell?
now's the time.
So they didn't have to go into detail with everybody's story. I like games like that though, especially when you put like close to 100 hours playing a game.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
What? Just my parents and I are living happily as the house I bought was good enough. Well, was that one of the endings in Baldur's Gate? I could have swore when I watched your the playthrough, she ended up in hell with Karlach, battling demons and hills.
Keep on exploring.
Right, got an old morsel.
All right, we've covered everything on this floor.
Okay, time to move on then?
They didn't give us no items.
We gotta keep moving.
Ooh, this one's a high level one. If you start seeing them glowing red, that means you're going against some oh, that was the ending for Shadowheart, but she kept going on and on. That's hilarious. Are they weak to wind? Let's try it. Let's try wind. Nope. Dude, I remember these fucking things would fuck you up for Persona 4. Some hands.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Oh, pimp slap. Yeah, their defense is pretty high. Oh, nice.
All right, you won.
Got the combos. Finally. Got a new skill.
All right, let's get moving.
Gotta run, bike, and climb stairs. You know, I'm actually pretty fit, huh?
Nothing here. Two weak enemies. We have the initiative. Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
I admit, I kind of like the... I think the animation... What? He resisted it. What the hell? Probably weak to ice. I think this might be the one that's weak to ice. Nope, that killed that fucker.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
restore 50% of your maximum HP. I'll get this first. That way I'll save me money from buying her.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
It's another old morsel, whatever the hell that is. Finally, an item. He was only interested in Astarion's and Will's happenings as their decisions mattered the most of the teams. Oh, you knew Lizelle was going to fight the Lich Queen? Yep, stored at level 8. Any creatures up in here? Within these dungeons, does time move on? Nope. Not until you leave it. Time doesn't advance. You can go as far as you want. From what I understand, this is the only dungeon in the game. Granted, some floors will change, but I haven't got to that point where I have to rescue some people from some floors and fight bosses. You can press R1 during exploration to automatically recover HP. Your party member's recovery skill will be used to instantly restore it. Okay. Run that SP, you will not be able to be sure. Okay. Yep,
It's
I know
a
about
treasure chest.
Alright, there's a treasure chest on store. Nice to know. Yeah, probably time dilution. I don't know. My buddy who's going through this game, he kind of told me some things concerning the game.
Oh, the way the shadows wriggle and squirm is so gross.
Yep, tell me about it.
It's like they were ripped right out of a nightmare.
I need items we can sell. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to complain about getting recovery items, but I need items I can sell.
We got the upper hand. Let's see.
How happens if I bash her? Okay, that did a lot of damage.
Now's the time.
I don't think these suckers are weak to anything. They can take like, okay, they're weak against let's see. I think they're weak against dang, you don't have that skill yet? I need that bash skill. Okay, so they're weak against fire. Shuffle time for your restore 50% max HP. Dia from this battle will increase. I'll take the experience. Took the experience, but didn't level up. Wait, I think let's go over here right quick. Enemies. Okay, there's the floor. Go to the 9th floor. There's an enemy over here. What's the plan? We're gonna smack it. That's the plan.
It's a group of 3. You have the initiative. Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
It's all yours.
Oh, you.
Let's do this.
This. Night was Friday and almost didn't do our Jackbox game. I thought it was Thursday. That's the reason, man. I spent MK11. That was gonna cause fire. Oh, okay. He's resistant against fire. That's good. There you go. Oh, okay, he resisted it good.
You won. Now let's move on.
Did you beat Mana down? Were you beating her too bad, or did you let her get some wins? I need to watch that. I need to watch that live stream.
And that's a wrap, folks.
Because Mana likes the type that if she loses too much, she'll get salty. Oh, she wants to do her run in Baldur's Gate 3 in December. That ought to be fun. I need to watch her Baldur's Gate live stream.
Hey, doesn't that chest look kind of different from the others?
Detecting 3 targets. Take them out. The enemy's down. Good hit. The enemy's down. Good hit.
It's all you.
Roger that.
In this situation,
Oh, you messed with her most of the stream. She's mad. She's mad when I'm humble. I just don't think I'm that good. I got Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. I like the graphics of the game. The gameplay is not too bad. The gameplay is pretty solid. Yeah, I'll get that. Mortal Kombat 3 is pretty fun.
oh, pretty well.
Oh, cure water. Man, I was hoping it were like some equipment or something. Alright, we gotta go now. I think we're good. Alrighty.
There's a shadow.
Gotta smack a shadow. Oh, wrong spell.
Give 'em hell.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Yori.
It's all yours.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Pull the trigger. You won. Now let's move on.
You want to play the new one only for Peacemaker? I know for a fact Homelander and Omni-Man will absolutely stump him. I don't know, that Mortal Kombat 1, for all the hype the fighting game community had for that game before it came out, after about a month or two after it came out, people just started shitting on that game. They also really are playing only one of each major Arcana card may be acquired per day. The number of major Arcana cards you acquire today is also limited. You acquire the maximum number of major Arcana cards in Arcana Breastplate card to increase the range of your minor Arcana cards. Okay. Wait, who got a brother named Jake? Does man I got a brother named Jake?
Alright, now, back to business.
Business, yep, back to business. Okay, that's the go up. I think this is the other floor, no. Extra room, an item. There we go.
The enemy's down. Good hit.
I'll go with
So who is Drake? I don't know who Drake is. Manas, I love Jake. What? She got a brother named Jake? Okay. Oh crap. Okay, he was just it. That's good. Oh no. Okay, he's resisting it. That's good. Oh, we did hella damage. Shuffle time. Power slash. Okay, I'll take the skill card. That's kind of cool. You get skill cards now.
Alright then, moving on.
Oh, he's in the Coast Guard. Ooh, a power band. Power band. This wasn't it. Oh, those enemies respawn. Okay.
There's two. Here's your chance to attack. The enemy's down.
It's all you.
What next? Yo!
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Oh, he's dizzy. Nice. There's a can't get up. Killed it.
You won. Now let's move on.
We used to beat her brother in the race.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
It's taking me a while to level up now. Wait, what level are they? Let's see, stats. Oh, they're only level 6. Man, it's like I should have been level 7 by now.
One teleporter sighted.
Yeah,
They'll take us back to the
teleporter.
entrance, but I'm down to be gone.
Okay, here's the
Can we go up
stairs.
those stairs?
Teleporter or stairs? Let's see. Item. Skill cards. Key. Pretty. Like, oh no, I used to twist him up all the time. He was training in different styles. He's good, just not good enough. Damn. You just overwhelmed him with brute force. What kind of items I got? So I got SP items. 10 SP to an LI. Yeah, I have enough SP. I don't have enough SP. So we went up, what, only 2 floors? So the teleporter's here. Oh, you learn Aikido, Krav Maga, and kickboxing for a few years. See, all that shit doesn't matter unless you're like a pure fighter to begin with. I used to watch this, I don't know if it's like a show.
You can handle it.
What to do?
Where they had like these MMA fighters go around the world and they would travel and they would try to face these real martial artists. Ooh, damn, he got smacked. He got knocked the fuck out. Remember they went against this one kung fu fighter. I think he was a Shaolin monk. And they just bum rashed him. They just tackled him and took him to the ground. He couldn't do anything. He saw your size, that's what it was. He saw your size. And I don't know. Maybe you got a lot of fight in you. Maybe that is. It's like me. I'm not much of a fighter. I admit that. It wasn't until I got a little bit older where it was like, there's just some moments where you have to fight. But when I was a kid, I didn't like fight. I was scared to fight, and that's where I got bullied half the time. It was like, but then when I got into high school, I figured, man, I gotta fight. And so it was like, I just got rid of that fear of being hit, and just went for it. And since it's like I just had that mindset of work smarter, not harder when it came to fighting, people didn't like fighting me because I would cheat. Used to train with some of your friends and got him interested in a few things. It was like I just knew enough to do proper takedown because I took karate for like 2 weeks. They were offering these free lessons at this one place, and they were really trying to convince these kids to get the parents to pay for karate. Oh, you were skinny when you were a kid and light-skinned? You would cheat all the time. It's like in play fighting, I could hold my own against anybody, but real fights, I would get scared. But when I got older, I stopped being scared. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get hit anyway. Might as well hurt the person more so than they hurt me. So when I would fight, I would go for soft, squishy parts. Eyes, nose. If I can get you to the ground, get you in a lock. I would go for the groin. Most kids who fight in the hood, they just try to beat your face and try to punch you in the face. You know, they just think fighting is just trying to knock you out. But it's like, no. The purpose of the fight is to incapacitate your opponent before they can incapacitate you. My goal in beating you in a fight is not to brag about it. My fight is to hurt you enough so you leave me the fuck alone. That's the purpose of a fight to me. I just don't want to be, I want to be left alone. If I could hurt you to the point you don't want to fuck with me anymore, then the fight served its purpose. Yeah, that's why people after a while, they hated fighting with me. It's the same thing. I take that same approach when I play fighting games too. It's like, when I play with my fighting games buddies, I'm really good at 3D fighting games. Not as good as 2D fighting games, because 2D requires a little bit more, you know, D-pad execution. But 3D fighting games, yeah, it's like, if I could just beat you with throws or just 5 or 4 hit combos, that's what I'm going to do. But with 2D fighting games, you know, you got to style on people. You know, you got to, if you ain't hitting them with max level combos, then you're not tournament ready. If you're not decimating your opponent, doing combos that decimate half their life bar, you ain't playing the game right.
How may I assist you?
So it's like, That's what I take a fight for. It's like once the fight starts, I'm either gonna wait for you to make a move, wait for you to make a mistake, or I'm just gonna figure out that decide that you're all talk and just gonna bum rush you and try to end the fight as quickly as possible.
I too have a purpose to serve. Which
Let's
will
see.
you choose?
Do I have an Orpheus? I have a Silky. I got a Nekomata already. Got a Nekomata already. Oh, this is what I'm confusing. Okay, let's see. Fusion Church. What can I get? Oh, I can finally get a Jack Frost. Frost looking like.
Can't control this one yet.
What? Oh, he's level 10. That's why. Oh, they won't let me get him. I think I already got a Silky. Don't need a Silky. Hornius. Big ass. What? They won't let you get personas higher than you anymore? Like a Persona 4, you can get a persona that's 3 or 4 or 5 levels higher than you.
This would be a wise choice.
Provoke, huh? Raises ally defense. He's weak against wind. High chance of rage to one foe. Oh, I have to get rid of my Nekomata to get him? I don't know if I'm ready to give up my Nekomata yet. Haven't leveled her up properly. Let's see.
Will you register it to the compendium? I've completed registration.
Yep, so basically you want to just, whenever you update them, put them in a compendium. Even though when you try to summon them, they'll be at a higher price.
Is overriding. I've completed registration.
There we go.
Are you finished?
Yes, I'm finished. I didn't want to fuse no personas.
We look forward to your next visit.
Yep, man. Congratulations on succeeding in life. You got a wife and you're happy. That's all you can ask for. Alrighty. I believe we did enough damage into Taurus, even though we only went up like 3 floors. But I need to get those some better armor. Need more monies.
Yes.
I think we only went up like, for the other people, like 2 levels.
You know what? I know, right?
Ooh, ready. What show would I consider for the Isekai growth? Oh my god, you're gonna have to go back. Oh my god. Ooh. So many shows, so many shows. So many that I have watched. But if I can pick like my top Isekai shows, between, I would say the Isekai stuff really got big between like, I'll say 2015 to 2017. That's when it really started gaining ground. I think my favorite one is Gate. Basically this guy, he's like a special forces Japanese military. This Gate shows up in Japan and all these like medieval looking creatures come in and kill a bunch of people. So Japan goes into the Gate and sends the defense force in. So there's like political, there's like a harem anime, political intrigue kind of war anime, and it has comedy and stuff like that. But that was pretty good. You know, he can go back and forth between the real world and the other world. What were some other ones? Let's see. Reincarnated as a slime is good. I didn't think that one would be good until I started watching it. My life reincarnated as a slime. Dot Cop, Jigimon, Sword Art Online. Yeah, Sword Art Online. Well, you're in a virtual world. That's the thing with that one. I don't consider Dot Hack and Sword Art Online really to be a true isekai. Because isekai has its own tropes. The person has to be really in a totally different world. It couldn't be virtual. It had to be an actual different world. Even though there's some isekais where a person will die and they will end up in the world of the last game that they were playing, but they can't go back to reality, so that counts as an isekai. So oh my god, who sent? How do I go to the mail? How do I check the mail? How do I check the mail? I got mail. How did I check it? Oh, square. Open for business. Go to a promo layer. It's good for your skin. Our ramen is really good for your skin. That our discontinued sure to make you stunning or tender pork for our for your skin. Don't go, not yet. Let's see, what does he want? Praxis, right? Being the Praxis will holler at me. Oh, we got track? Damn it, we got track. Yeah, Dot Hack. I do got the games. I got that one collection for the PS4 that came with all 3 games. I think I played the first game for like 3 or 4 hours and stopped playing it. And then Sword Art Online, I do like Fatal Bullet. But the thing is, it's like with the first Sword Art Online, I remember watching the anime when it came out. Basically, it was people, they were playing a virtual reality game, and then something was wrong with the game and they end up stuck in the game. So if they die in the game, they die in real life. So they were stuck just making do with their situation and surviving in that game. And yeah, I like that one. I know the name of that anime you're talking about that young girl. Yeah, basically, yeah. I think she got pushed off a cliff and then she bumped into some kind of god or entity, and somehow she got a part of its power, and so she can travel between worlds, read all type of languages. So she goes to the other world just so she can make a whole bunch of money so she can retire at an early age. Oh yeah, that one with the guy, I forgot the name of that one. I got that isekai too on my hard drive. I like that one because it has really attractive character designs. All the girls are hot. All the dudes are manly. A lot of people didn't like that anime because it used 3D animation, but it was pretty good. I think there's an isekai that I watched last season about this one girl. I don't know how she ended up in her game world, but basically she leveled herself up to level 99. I think it's called as like, I am not the demon lord, but I am the secret boss. That was this last season that ended not too long ago, like maybe about a month ago. That one was a pretty good anime.
My side is killing me. I might have overdone it a bit.
Yeah, the hidden boss chick. Dude, I like that anime because her character was just so funny. Her character was like very stoic. She was very witty, very smart, but she had this dry sense of humor. But she was also oblivious when it came to romance. What's Bofuri? She hates Bofuri.
I'm not giving up yet. How about you? You okay? You don't even look tired. You say that like it's no big. You're pretty crazy.
Nah, you just out of shape, Kazushi Miyamoto.
Kinda sucks. You totally destroyed me. I knew the standards were high around here, but I never thought someone so good would be right in front of me.
Maybe you just suck, bro.
Okay, I've made up my mind. Listen up. I'm gonna make you eat my dust.
Oh, that anime. You know what? I need to finish it. I started the first season on YouTube. The problem is I watch my anime right when I'm about to go to bed. And that anime has, it's not a slow anime, but it has a pace to it. This kind of has a medium pace that it would put me to sleep. If I'm watching it before I'm going to bed. Like I'll just go into bed, go on to YouTube. I was watching the English dub version of it. And I think I'm about like around episode 7 or 8 of the first season. Dang, I gotta go way back into my freaking YouTube library to find it. Cause I'm on YouTube like every day, like checking up on videos and shit. So stuff will get lost in my library. I should have saved it as a favorite. So that way I can just go back to it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she cheeses through and the story gives her everything. It's not her fault. It's like she's one of those people that's in the right place at the right time. Yeah, she doesn't try hard. She is kind of Mary Sue-ish. I just call it that she has just uncanny luck. It's funny because even the admins who runs the game she's in is like they have to change the game mechanics just to stop her from being busted in OP. Because basically anything she does breaks the game. It's not her fault that she discovered that going all in on defense broke the game. That's not her fault. That's the game's fault. The writer's fault. Yeah, you can say it's the writer's fault. But I played some games where it's like you never know until you make a busted build, especially in Neo 2. Like Neo 2, I would love to see you live stream that game, but I don't know how you are with like hardcore action games. But in Neo 2, like before like certain patches, there were certain builds that were broken. Oh, glass cannoning. Yeah, it's like my character was kind of a glass cannon in Neo 2. I had a kunai build where I would just show shurikens and kunai and just do ninjutsu. And that got me through like a good chunk of my first playthrough. It got me all the way up. Actually, I beat the game with it, to be honest. I beat the game with that kunai build. Yeah, if you like making broken characters, you'll love Neo 2. But that first, if you never played Neo before, that first 30 hours is rough, man. It's like I had to go on YouTube and look shit up. Because if I just went into it like blind, without knowing, you know, builds and games mechanics, oh, it would have been rough. But nowadays, it's like just for funsies, I'll just start up a new character and just, you know, use a random weapon that I never used before and go through the game. Well, not through the whole game, but start a new playthrough. It's like, you know, your skills went up when you just decide to play that game for fun.
I think I might have twisted my knee.
I don't know if I made anybody busted in Dragon Age, well, Dragon Age Inquisition. I did look out on my full playthrough where I played the game from start to finish with the DLC that I played back in 2019 up through 2020. And I kind of locked Yeah, Fable gun busted. But I kind of looked into doing some side quests and getting some really good busted weapons early on. I think the only time I started to struggle is sometimes the game would have these weird difficulty spikes. You know, dealing with those fucking, what do you call them? When you have to close those rifts. Some of those rifts had high difficulty spikes. I remember there was one rift in one of the DLCs. Oh, that one was rough. It took me like 2 or 3 attempts to beat it. And then there was that dragon boss in that one DLC that was a pain in the ass that could one-shot people in your party. That was tough. There was this one boss also in that same DLC. It wasn't that he would kill you. It was just he has such high life and defense that it took forever. You have a short, what a short of you punching lift limit dragon form to death naked. Damn. I only played the first Dragon Age once. I need to get another copy of it for the 360. I played through it once and I never played through it again. It was alright for what it was. I remember I tried another playthrough and I said, man, early on that game was a pain in the ass to play. I can't believe I went through and toiled through that game, but the story won me over. The story did. The graphics were kind of meh, but I worked through it. I like playing Dragon Age 2 because that was a huge graphical upgrade. And plus I just love the pirate chick with the jiggly boobs. The pirate lady. Dang, I forgot her name. I think in one of my playthroughs I convinced her to stay. And me and my character were like lovers. Man, see, like I said, you power through games, man. You power through games. If you can solo dragons and make angry, butt-naked dwarfs. Yeah, you are a power gamer. Whoever said...
Let's go.
It's like, you said you don't think you're a gamer? No, you're a gamer, man. Oh, there's the sister again. Team manager, should I say hello? Got Will. Hello.
Oh, it's you. What's up?
Oh, she said it's you.
Sure.
Alright, she said yes. Thought she would turn me down again. Alright, Nagatoro, let's go.
Why don't we stop somewhere along the way?
Sure, where you wanna go? Get some ice cream. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
It's tough being a team manager. You really don't get any respect.
Oh, but you're so cute. You have Sia's Unstoppable playing to it. What? Who's Sia?
And the guys on the team all act like little kids.
Well, that's guys, and you're in high school. What do you expect? Especially if they're like, well, in Japan, they start high school when they're sophomores. So high school in Japan, you go from 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. It's like middle school is 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. I don't know, I heard that middle school starts at 6th. I don't know if that's certain in Japan. But I've been to a couple of middle schools where it's like it went through 6th through 7th, 6th through 8th grade. Like here in California.
Where's my towel? Can you wash this for me? I'm not their mother, you know.
What? You equipped the knife because she was already dead, but the game didn't register. I never hit her with it. What? What is Sia's Unstoppable? Is that a weapon? There must be a weapon.
At least I don't have to worry about gaining weight since I'm always running around taking care of them.
Girl, you don't realize it's like one of the most Japanese, like, adult manga erotic tropes is the guys just going at it with the female manager. You're lucky if they're not trying to get in your drawers.
How about you? Are you enjoying track and field?
What? She drops dead as soon as I go back and she blows a flame at me. Man, it's been a while since I played Dragon Age, so I don't know who Sia is at this point. Is it a weapon? Oh, it's a song by Sia. Oh. Oh, so you must be talking about Flemeth that you're... Oh, you're talking about the dragon, okay. Oh, so that was in that short you were talking about? You made a short of you just beating Flemeth bucket naked as a dwarf?
Oh yeah? That's good to hear.
She's so cute! Even though her eyes are very fall apart on her face.
Thought it might be boring for you, since you're so much better than everyone else.
Really? And y'all don't have no athletes on your team.
I can tell just by looking. It's like you've got your own style, and you don't waste much energy.
Yep. You know it, girl.
Well, if you have any questions, just ask Kaz. You know, Kazushi.
Yeah, your brother sucks, if that's your brother.
You guys are in the same class, so I'm sure he'd be willing to help you.
Okie dokie.
You can ask me too if you want, since I'm the manager.
Oh, hell yeah. You go. She's a cutie pie. Cutie pie. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou might get laid if you're persistent enough and don't creep her out. Thou needs to buy condoms so you don't get her pregnant. Oh, the strength arcana finally. Woohoo! I got a star in strength! Yay!
Oh, I've got to run. There's a show I want to catch.
I forgot who were the Rangers and freaking, oh man, it's been so long since I played the first Dragon Age.
See what's cool?
Shoot, I might slowly evolve into a retro gamer soon. I think Stellar Blade, that was like the last recent game I bought. And I don't know. I just haven't had time to focus on it. I probably only played it for like 3 hours. Excuse me. I'm playing it on my cousin's on PS5. He wants me to live stream it, but he wants me to put my account on his PS5 so I can live stream it on this channel. And I was like, ah, that's doing too much. I don't want to do all that shit. I was like, can I just live stream it on your YouTube channel? It's like, you don't have no subscribers. Like, not like anybody will watch it. But I'll just let my friends know to come to that channel so they can watch the live stream. Say, you may get more subscribers. Shoot, I might do retro game nights on Sunday, because I do have a Sega Saturn, well, not Sega Saturn, but a Sega Genesis collection on my PS4. I might play, I want to do another live stream of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, just to talk about the comic book industry and how it is now. I was going to do that instead of playing Persona 3, but I said, nah. I said I was going to play Persona 3 tonight, so I'm going to stick with what I said. Megacade? I can't say I have heard of Megacade. You want to go to Tartarus Night? What does he got to say?
Nice one.
Love this soundtrack though. Let's see what I gotta do. Let's check my stats. Alright, my academics are kinda low. I've been working on my courage and charm, because I'm all about the ladies. All about the ladies. Gotta love the ladies. And bust a save. Oh, I think I heard of it. I know some people who do have, well, this was back in the early 2000s. Well, people would hook up, they would get like an arcade cabinet, they would put like a PC, and then have like a TV monitor to make like a emulation arcade cabinet. Yeah, I remember seeing those. And then I remember there was like this one video game store downtown that had something like that. So yeah, I think I've seen some of those. But most of the time it's like, as far as emulation, I got a modified original Xbox that has like over 9,000 games on it. Arcade. It can play some PlayStation, some 64, got all those emulators. I also got original Xbox games on the hard drive. And then a family member, they got me one of those Chinese handheld emulator consoles that could play over, what, how many games are on this thing? I think probably like 5,000 games. But then some of the games like the DS, the Wii, the PSP, I can't play those games unless I buy a fucking pay them to use the emulator. But this game doesn't have as many games compared to my original Xbox, my modified Xbox. That one has hella games. Oh, the controller straight ass. Yeah, this one is like, it's like the size is slightly bigger than a Game Boy. The one I got is pretty good. I might have to send you like pictures of it so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, this sucker is like $155. It's basically like an Android device. Like I can hook this up to the internet and probably download more ROMs to put on it. I can set up an email account, all kinds of shit on this thing. But it runs, I got a Dreamcast emulator on it. It runs Dreamcast games very well. It runs certain PS2 games, but even though some of the PS2 games are kind of laggy, I got what? Kingdom Hearts on here, God of War 2. Even got Wonder Swan games. Half of them are in Japanese though, so they're not in English, so they're a pain in the ass to play. Neo Geo Pocket games. But the Dreamcast one is nice, and the games run very well, surprisingly. I'm only mad that it says it got a Fighting Vipers, but it's not Fighting Vipers, it's Fighting Force 2. I'm like, yeah, the fucking... I might want to order somebody who already has like a pre-installed SD card with preloaded games on it. But I do have Power Stone 1 and 2 though. Power Stone 1 and 2. I got Project Justice, which is the sequel to Rival Schools, which was like that Capcom 3D sprite fighting game, 2D fighting game. Ready to Rumble. Skies of Arcadia, but the version on this one is the Japanese version, so I can't understand it, which sucks. I got Street Fighter Alpha 3. The Japanese one with all the content. Street Fighter 3. Does it have Third Strike on there? Probably not. Wait, let me check it. Is this Third Strike or just vanilla Street Fighter 3? Rival Schools was popular in my area, but that's because I was in Cali. We had quite a few, I don't know. I was in the Bay Area, so it was like in my area, you know, it's like any new Capcom fighting game that came out the arcades, it got played. And then when it got released on console, they did pretty well sales wise here. Oh no, this is Third Strike. Yo, this is Third Strike. Okay, I see you. Yeah, Third Strike is the only Street Fighter 3 game you should be playing. It's the only one that has Chun-Li in it. Got Virtua Fighter 3. The first time I ever played Virtua Fighter 3 was on this thing. So yeah, 85 Dreamcast games. I think the only game it's missing is, I think, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But I think I got that on the arcade emulator. But it does have Capcom vs. SNK, Cannon Spike, Soul Calibur, Crazy Taxi, Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, it's like at one of our malls before they decided to close it down and make it a strip mall. We had a decent arcade, it's just nobody went there. They had like the good fighting games. They had the, you know, the little, what do you call it, the one hockey thing where you shift the puck across, the shooter games, and some of those other games, those gotcha games, the crane games. It looked like, it was like almost like a Japanese style arcade that we had in the mall, but like I said, it was like the generation now, you know, they're not an arcade going generation. Especially not when they can play a lot of these games like arcade perfect at home, you know, on their console or on their phones. So it's like, you know, they don't really care. Dang, I'm trying to find if I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I don't think I have it on here. Wait. Nope, I got the first Marvel Capcom, X-Men Children of Atom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter. No Marvel vs. Capcom 2 though. All the Vampire Hunter games. Yeah. He said they're not arcade, Jim, because the games have been ass. Yeah, I remember we had a discussion with some people, especially in the fighting game community. They've been debating whether games were better back then or harder compared to games now. I would say games back then were harder because they were designed to steal your money. You know? Especially if they came with arcade roots. And it was like, you know, you had to figure your shit out back then. You didn't have the internet, you didn't have YouTube, you didn't have game facts or nothing. You had to get your ass, you had to learn from people, or you had to get like a gamer's guide to figure out like special moves in games and shit. It's like, but now, since you got online play, it's like you really got no excuse not to play fighting games at an intermediate level. If you really like them, you'll get better naturally. It's like you may not be like a pro and you're not going to be winning any tournaments, but you'll be good enough not to get your face beat in too badly by people that are at an intermediate level. Yeah, like those arcades are keepers. It's like, I know that arcade that I was just talking about, they had Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but like I said, nobody went, so nobody knew about it. And then a lot of the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 heads, they are now in their freaking like late 30s and early 40s now, man. It's like, I know in the fighting game community, they've been talking about that since, I guess, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and Mortal Kombat 1, like, all came out at the same time this year. They're talking about this is a new golden age of fighting games. I'm like, that's bullshit. The golden age of fighting games was in the 90s. It started all the fighting game genre, like all the top games. Mortal Kombat came in the 90s. Street Fighter came out in the 90s. Tekken came out in the 90s. King of Fighters came out in the 90s. Like all the type fighting games that we have now came out in the 90s. And it's like, and then you take it to the fact that fighting games now are like a gaming service. It's like, you're going to be playing Street Fighter 6 for the next 5 to 6 years. They're not going to make another Street Fighter for the next 5 or 6 years. Because what, Street Fighter 5 came out, what, 2015? And then it ended last year when Street Fighter 6 came out, 2023. That's like an 8-year period of people playing Street Fighter 5. But Mortal Kombat 11 came out 2017. And then they released MK1, I think, what, last year? Tekken 7 came out 2017. And Street Fighter 6 is good. I recommend it. I like it. I don't know if you did watch my live stream when I was talking about. I did one talking about did the high level community ruin fighting games? Yeah, I like it. I like it. I do. It's been a while since I played it, but I like it because it has like its own little RPG mode. You make your own character, and you go through the city and beat up people and level up. You can get the freaking other people to train you so you can have their special moves and shit. 5, I admit, I never played 5 often. I like the graphics of 5. 5 has some of the sexiest Chun-Li outfits. But you gotta pay for them though. I'm waiting for them to release a Ultra Street Fighter 5. I don't think they are, but they should. I got Ultra Street Fighter 4 for the PS3. I haven't touched Street Fighter 4 in probably like a decade. Yeah, it has a creative fighter in Street Fighter 6. XFX3, the thing about Street Fighter 6, you have like a little open world, you know, open environment and stuff you can go through. You can get clothing. Some of the clothing dictates your stats, your defense and stuff like that. You can play arcade games in the open world. Well, that's if you're logged onto the internet. And then when you play online, you can even use your creative fighters, your avatars, to fight other avatars, which is pretty cool. I think the max level was 100, but that's a lot of grinding to get to that level. I got my avatar up to like 80 something, 83, 84. Nah, Skullomania is not in Street Fighter 6. They did have him as a playable character in Fighting X Layer. I think that came out, dude, when did that game come out? It was the people who made the Street Fighter X series. They made Fighting Layer back in what, I don't know if it was 2018, 2019. But the gameplay just looks so, it's very spastic. It's kind of janky. The game just looks janky to me. I never played it, but it just looks janky to me. Let's see what I want to do. Let's go out. Let's see. Let's go check out the malls. And then I think they had like a female version of Skullomania in the all-girl fighting game. Oh, what was it called? It came out on the Switch. It was from SNK. They released a PS4 version, but the PS4 version is kind of rare and pricey. You're better off paying like 30 bucks for the Switch version than paying like $60 to $100 for the PS4 version of the game. The game is, to be honest, it's interesting. I haven't played it, so I can't say it's bad, but for what I've seen, it's not really good. They did have like some people who played it in tournaments for a hot minute. Alright, how much money I got? Dang, I don't have enough money to get equipment, but I got all this stuff I gotta sell. Oh yeah. Yeah, you got a male and female Gale of Street Fighter 5. No, you're right. I think it's just a dude. I think the one they made female is Seth, which is like the boss of Street Fighter 4. Let's see, let me sell this shit.
How many are you selling?
All of them. I need the monies.
Alright, I'll take how many? I'll take Sure. Alright. How many?
Yeah, I'm in dungeons just to sell loot.
How many? Your hand. Alright. I'll take how many are you selling? You're handing it. Alright.
There we go. Do I want weapons or armor?
What'll it be?
Get this armor.
Everything look good here? Good. It's all yours.
Yeah, you're right about Seth. He sucked. He was cheesy. I admit that since it was a while since I played like a Street Fighter game when Street Fighter 4 came out, I had trouble beating Seth. I couldn't figure him out. It was like he had, you know, he had them Dowsum ass arms so he could attack you from corners. It's like as long as you played defensively and knew what to watch for, yeah, he was a very easy boss. He was very easy. Do I already have a chest protector? I hope not. I already got one. I just wasted money. Son of a bitch.
What are you looking for?
I hate it when I do that shit.
As long as you need.
Shit about the rash guard.
What are you looking for? That what you want? All right then.
Yeah, he'll spam uppercuts, spinning power drives, but once you knew his lineup, yeah, he was a cakewalk. And then he had that one kick where he'll like do a move and he'll kick you and he'll hit you multiple times. That was annoying. And then if you knew if he had a full revenge bar, he was going to do his super special on you. Oh yeah, Gil in 3 was cheap. Gil was just cheap. I hated playing Gil. The goal was to beat him before his super meter would max out. You had to beat him before his super meter maxed out, but it was like it went 2 rounds, so his super meter would always get high at the 2nd round. But that's when the AI would kick up a notch, and it was like 1st round he was easy, 2nd round he was a little bit tougher, and then he'll get the special, and then you think you beat him, he'll come back to life, and you're like, motherfucker. That fuck. Yeah, but that was fighting games back then. It was like they made it worth your time. Let's see, can I work? Can I work? Where's my cafe? Oh no. Got them zombies. Drink some coffee. Of course they had to nerf him because they brought back Ken. I think they brought back Ken in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Ryu was in the first Street Fighter 3, so he was a Shoto. Ryu was in the first Street Fighter 3 game. Yeah, Street Fighter 3, especially Third Strike, had a really good soundtrack. But yeah, I might do a fighting game live stream tomorrow. Well, it would have to be late at night though, because I'm closing. I won't be off till like 9:30.
By the way... Yep.
Nah, he was in the original 3. He was like the only like original character they brought back from Street Fighter 2 was Ryu. Yeah, I think they were trying to make Alex the new face of the game, but nah, I think Ryu was in the first game. Wait, let me check. Let me check. Let's see. I don't know, usually like on these fucking emulated consoles, they don't usually have the vanilla Street Fighter 3. They'll have Second Impact and Third Strike, but they won't have vanilla Street Fighter 3. I wish they had that Fighting Vipers too though, that I could play. It's like, how you gonna have fucking Project Justice, the sequel to Rival Schools, and not have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Fighting Vipers 2? What the fuck? Alex got screwed. Alex, The crazy thing was, it was like Street Fighter 2 was such a global phenomenon. And I know Capcom, they milked the hell out of it. Because they had Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Fighting, all that shit. And so when people were awaiting Street Fighter 3, you know, we were expecting to get the original cast and maybe 3 or 4 new fighters, and we would have been happy with that. Because remember, we had Super Street Fighter 2 that had Fei Long, Cammy, T-Hawk, and DJ, along with the original cast and along with the bosses being playable. Yeah, it's like later renditions could mean like an upgrade to a later version of the arcade version. Because for me, I think I always seen as like Street Fighter 3 always kind of had Ryu in it. Because I know there was a debate, you know, internally, like you were saying, about they were debating whether to just go with all the new people, but I think they only added Ryu and everybody else was new. Because I think, I don't know, it was Alex, Oro, Elena, Dudley, Sean. I think they had, what's that one dude, forgot his name. Didn't they have Remy? Wasn't Remy a part of that group? He was like a long-haired child. I don't know, man. It was like, I remember I got into a debate with some people. There's some people who, yeah, Necro. There's a group of people who, there's like Street Fighter 3 and its character has a cult following, to where this cult following does not like the OG characters. They just like the Street Fighter 3 characters. Don't get me wrong. Street Fighter 3 was a beautiful game. Second Impact, the Third Strike, okay, was a beautiful game, well animated game, but Street Fighter 3 flopped. It was a financial flop. Like, all 3 versions of the game flopped to the point that Capcom didn't release another fighting game, another Street Fighter, until like almost a decade later, after the release of Street Fighter 3. That's how bad Street Fighter 3 failed. And the one reason why Street Fighter 3 failed is because no one liked the roster. It's like, don't get me wrong, the roster had its fans. Oh yeah, you forgot what's her name, the ninja girl. What's the ninja girl? Ibuki. And Street Fighter 3 didn't get any real relevance as a fighting game until Third Strike in the infamous Daigo Parry video. Now, Ryu didn't ruin it. Because really nobody played it. Really nobody played Street Fighter 3 when it first came out. And nobody probably wouldn't play Street Fighter 3 to this day if it wasn't for the Daigo Parry on Justin Wong, where, I don't know if you've seen it, where Daigo's playing Ken and Justin Wong is playing he's like, oh, you did? Yeah. And that video pretty much what made a lot of people want to play Third Strike. I think at this year's really caring about Third Strike. Nobody. And I know a lot of people saying, well, that's because at that time arcades were dying. I said, what? You thought it was modded controls? What? One button special? Nah, not when he did that match at Evo. That match was at Evo. Yeah, nah, it's like fighting game players, no, they do not play with no one button specials. Not in that game. It was like if you get caught, I know in Street Fighter 6 they put in they did put one button specials. In Street Fighter 6 they call it modern controls, where you can just do like your specials can be used with one button, even your super special. So it's all about you knowing the placements and what buttons and when to do your special moves. But no, Daigo parry was legit. He legit parried that shit. Yeah, his match at Evo, like Daigo was legit like high level like player. Granted, it's like, you know, he's still playing Street Fighter. Justin Wong, he's kind of fading out. He still plays a lot of fighting games, but he'll get to maybe a top 32, a top 16 at tournaments, but he's not winning tournaments as far as like the mainline Street Fighter game anymore. But yeah, it's like Street Fighter 3. It's like, since I am a casual Street Fighter fan, I'm not a diehard Street Fighter fan, even though I own all the Street Fighter games. But that's because I'm a fighting game collector. I play and collect all fighting games. Alright, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Do I have a calendar? Let's see my calendar. Let's see. So today, nothing in particular. Damn, we'll go back. Let's see. Show a day. Particular, Tuesday, nothing. Let's see, I got paid. I think it's Wednesday. So Sunday is Tuesday. So I can work at the shop on Sunday. Oh, you're just an enjoyer? Oh, you seen them play online? I know some top players, you know, play Street Fighter 6 using modern controls. But the funny thing about modern controls, it's like, yeah, you have one button special, so you're gonna be able to pull your specials off much faster, but you're not gonna do as much damage, and you're not gonna have access to other moves. Like, you have command normals, and if you're playing modern, you don't have access to some characters have command normals, like Ken and Luke, and some other characters have extra moves that you actually have to do, you know, button combinations with the buttons to do. That's a part of their normal attacks. So there's a drawback from using one button specials in Street Fighter 6. Yep, Ryu was everywhere in the 90s. Chun-Li, who cannot forget that Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Ming-Na Wen playing Chun-Li and Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue playing Cammy. And what's his name? Raul Julia playing Bison. I need to get that movie on Blu-ray. But yeah. Let's go outside the classroom. Oh yeah, I forgot this school has like a cafeteria or some shit. Should I go to practice? Yeah, let's go to practice. I need to talk to what's-her-face. Oh, there she is. There's my girl. There's Yuko. Oh, Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. I got that movie on DVD. You know what? I went with a buddy to go see that movie when it came out. That movie was so bad. That movie was just as bad as the Snake Eyes movie that came out like 3 years ago. That movie, man, that Chun-Li movie was horrible. But I like B movies. I do. Like, I spent my childhood in the 80s, but I spent my teenage horny years in the 90s. And we had Cinemax. A cable channel, which later be called as Skinemax, because Friday after dark, they would show basically like softcore porn. On Cinemax. Oh yeah, you thought you could do worse than Street Fighter? Oh no, there's a lot worse. Wait, have you seen the King of Fighters movie? And the Tekken live action movie? Yeah, those were crappy. But yeah, I enjoy a good B movie. You know? Like if that movie would have had like some TNA in that movie, it would have been perfect. Some curse words and some nudity. And that's Legend of Chun-Li would have been great. But no, the anime actually gave you that. I don't know if you watched the first Street Fighter anime that came out like in the mid-90s. That Chun-Li shower scene, you got the boobs in that fight with fucking Vega. And with the American soundtrack. Dude, dude, did I ever get the Street Fighter anime? I think I do on VHS. I do gotta work in VCR in my room, surprisingly. Yeah, the Street Fighter anime was awesome. They gave the fans what they wanted. It was like, story-wise, it was ass. But in terms of character designs and action, it was great. The English dub was so bad, it was good. The Street Fighter anime was 90s B-movie quality, man. Yeah, it is. It's one of the best fights, man. That fight was so well choreographed. They had high stakes in it. You get to see both fighters just going at it, almost killing each other. Fucking Chun-Li lifted up her sofa and hit him in the face. And then Hunter kicked his ass through a wall. That was a fight, man. Yeah, let's help Yuko out. Let's help out my girl. Let's help out Yuko. Oh yeah, them horrendous video game movies. Shoot, the worst one came out in the early 2000s. But yeah, the video game movies were bad. They were bad for decades. I think, yeah, they were just bad. Double Dragon, you couldn't call that a Double Dragon movie. That movie was craptastic. Seeing the Double Dragon movie, I think the only reason you watched it was for Alyssa Milano, but she was past her teenage idol status at that point.
Nothing major. I was exaggerating a bit. Still bothering me though.
Oh.
In today's classic literature pop quiz, I didn't know any of the answers.
Darn it, she didn't know the answers. House of the Dead, oh, your friend jacked you. That's funny. He should have seen the Matrix, then he said, geez, House of the Dead. I remember I got into a debate with one of my buddies who's like a movie buff, and it was like, I considered like the first Matrix almost like a B movie, and he was like, oh my god, no, the Matrix is a work of art, because my buddy, he was really into special effects. That was his whole thing. He just wanted special effects that just changed the landscape of movies. And I was like, to me, the Matrix was like, it had a great build up, had a great pace, but you were just watching it for the kung fu. You weren't really watching to the narrative. And then I know in the second movie, it was heavy on the narrative. Don't get me wrong, it still had some good action, but it was very narrative heavy, the second Matrix movie. Then the third movie, then it went back to being more action and being more kind of like simplified B-movie kind of plottish. Oh, you watched it for the agents?
I knew it.
I need to go back and watch The Matrix. I want to get it on Blu-ray. We got them all on DVD. I don't know. Ever since I got this really good Ultra HD borderline 4K TV, it's like I'm still experimenting with it.
Tell me about it. And then Mr. Akoda got all pissed off.
No, no, not Mr. Akoda.
And even yelled at me about the length of my skirt.
Damn, he called you to the faculty office and he just complained about your skirt because he got to see your thick muscular thighs. Oh, the ghost, them two albino dudes, No, I think my favorite part of the second movie was when they went to go see what's his name, the Baron Vinci or whatever. There's like this French dude and his hot, sexy wife with the big boobs, and he was talking about what did he say? I think they were like eating some cheese. He did something to this cheesecake to this one chick, and it made her had an orgasm at the table. And he was like, he said, talking French is like wiping, what did he say? It's like wiping your ass with silk or something. The language of French. I just thought that was hilarious. Or was that the third movie? I forgot. I get them confused sometimes. Because the second movie was hella long, the third movie was hella long.
I had to listen to Mr. Akoda lecture me for the longest time.
Mr. Akoda has a thing for you, girl. You better watch out for that man.
He was all like, this radio will end up as a good for nothing.
That was the second movie? Okay.
You're not putting enough thought into your future.
Yeah, that was a pretty good trilogy, even though I felt like, you know, three ended okay, I guess. Did they make another I know. Then they had the Animatrix. I think anime series. I think that came out after the third movie. I'm not sure. And then they had the game that's now reached up to cult status because there's a bunch of wacky shit you can do with it. Basically, it's just a technically fall game that people have fun playing. Nope. I don't think I've seen that game.
Come on, it's way too early to worry about the future, isn't it? We're still just teenagers.
Shoot, man. You leave it up to teachers, they go beat your head with the future. I would have to admit, like high school, like from freaking freshman to junior year is like the slowest period of time ever. But once you hit middle of your junior year, next thing you know, you're 25 years old. It's like from the time you like reach middle of your junior year in high school, it's like life goes by so fast, and you're like 25 years old, and you're like, what the fuck happened? Oh, you started the lady who trained you, or is it for the third movie? The lady who trained you is the Oracle from the third movie. Oh, what, the actress or the voice? Oh, she's acting in the voice? Oh, okay. I thought she died. I thought that lady died in real life. Oh, wait a minute. The lady who trained you was the Oracle. I thought the lady who played the Oracle died. The actress died. Oh, you still feel like you graduated a few years ago? Oh no, man. I feel like high school almost feels like a lifetime away for me. I don't know. I think I've been through a lot like the last 10 years. No, I think I feel I've been through a lot like the last 5 years. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. You're right. You're right. So the lady played the Oracle in the first movie died. Okay. Yeah, it was like, cause my younger cousin, he's what, 30, and it's like he's still acting like kind of like how he did in high school. He's a little wiser now, but he's still, you know, he got a kid. It did kind of force him to grow up more. He got finally like a real world job. He got married yesterday. That's true. You did something right in your life if you feel like you graduated from high school like a few years ago, dude. For me, I felt like I graduated from high school like a lifetime ago. It feels like it's just like my life. I just been on this straight, like after I dropped out of school, it was just like a straight downward decline.
Not particularly. Well, I guess I would like to graduate.
You don't think after the age of 10? What? Really? Or 10th grade? Do you mean 10th grade or 10 years old? It's like, Like I was talking with my cousin, I said the only thing is that if I could go back in time and change anything, and he's like, what would my starting point be? I was like, probably right. I think probably like my senior year in high school. I would definitely start probably like my senior in high school, right before I get into college. It's like with all the knowledge I know now, along with the knowledge I know back then, I said I will make some changes. I said, but those changes will be so drastic that would probably set me on a different path in my life. That it wouldn't be, nothing would be the same based on what I know now and the decisions I would make if I had to go back and do shit over again. I said the one thing I would do, I would be betting on a lot of sporting events. I would be betting on sporting events. People would think my ass was crazy. People would think I would be crazy or a psychic or some shit. Shoot, my dad would totally buy into it too. My dad, you know, may he rest in peace because he died early this year. He would believe me. I would be like, Dad, you know, we need to put some money into these games. I would be betting on sporting events. Shoot, probably up until after I get out of school, just to make some extra money. Shoot, I would be predicting world events. I'd be like, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this shit is gonna happen. I'll be better than Cleo. I'll be the best psychic on the planet. Get pulled into the FBI. Like, how does he know this shit? I'll be betting people as far as like all kinds of shit. I'll be like, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this shit's gonna happen. I told you so. I was right, wasn't I? Yep, told you. Psychic. How do you know this shit? I just know.
Anything after that is pretty much undecided.
Oh my god, Yuko is gonna be one of those girls who's just gonna be a housewife. Like the girls I knew in high school who didn't care about their future or whatever. They end up getting knocked up by some dude, having kids, married, or there was a few who just end up being girl bosses and making a shit ton of money and just live their life and end up being like hot cat ladies. It's like they had boyfriends, but they never got married. Yep, $5 a minute, you'll be a millionaire. I'll be like, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this shit's gonna happen, put your money on this. And they'll be like, what the hell? How do you know all this shit? I'll be like, yeah, Mark McGuire's gonna hit this. He's gonna break the home run record this year. Sammy Sosa's gonna come in second. He makes so much money. I'll be like telling like general managers of sports teams who they should draft. I'll be like, okay, you need to draft this dude. He's gonna be really good someday. But I don't know, that could blow up in my face, because when it comes to like athletes and players, it also depends on who the owners, who the coaches are, and things like that. Yeah, tell them Jesus loved me. Oh, they'll think I'll start a cult or some shit. I'll be definitely on the FBI's watch list at that point.
As for the future, well, I've got plenty of time to think about it later.
Yep. Yuko's a cutie pie. That'd be funny. In my playthrough, I end up dating her, even though I want to get with what's her name. Our dorm manager, Kirijo.
I guess this isn't the best place for a long conversation, huh? I'm gonna go drop these off the storage room. See ya.
See ya. Oh, dude just ran into her. Just kneed her in the crotch. She falls to her knees. Ow, Spunky Boy. His name is Spunky Boy. Evangelist? I hope not. Shoot. I remember growing up, it was a time when we had a church of Scientology when I was living in San Jose. This is when that dude, L. Ron Hubbard, really pitched that book Dianetics and created the Scientology religion. I don't know. I would probably be viral. I would probably be viral before the term viral comes out. They'd be like, yeah, this dude is making so much money just being an advisor for major corporations and sports teams and all this other shit. Predicting shit that's gonna happen. I'll be the Black Nostradamus and shit.
Wait, aren't you?
Oh, Auntie Yuko.
Oh, you know the spunky boy.
How many times do I have to tell you? You can call me Big Sis, nothing else.
I think she's everybody's big sis.
Oh no, they're gonna catch me.
You better run, spunky boy.
See ya,
Auntie.
Auntie. Hey, wait.
She ain't that old.
And he's gone. That kid lives across the street from me. Why on earth are they playing tag in a place like this?
Because everybody's here.
I mean, it's
And there's more
dangerous,
places to
right?
hide.
You should go play in the schoolyard or something.
No, it's boring at the schoolyard.
Oh no, the school gate is gonna close soon. I'll see you at practice.
Did I miss practice today? I probably missed practice, but that's because I just had to talk to Yuko.
I see you're back.
You have no idea how you got that book. That book, it was everywhere. I think a lot of people bought copies of it. It's like people just take books from like dentist offices, or you know, when you go to a barber shop, they'll have those stack of magazines and some old ratty books. Yeah, the mid to early 90s. Yep. Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard, I think he sold so many copies of that book. He had really good marketing though. It was like, it was on TV on every channel. He had commercials for it. So it's like, yeah. Made use of Wild Duck Burger, played at the arcade, studied in your room, made use of karaoke, slept in your bed, made use of karaoke, made use of Wakatsu Kitchen. Huh. Everyone's level at this time was level 9. They explored 20 floors. Yeah, man. What time is it right now? Oh, it's 11:54. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Oh, what does it say? Say I never bought it. Neither did my mom and dad. It just appeared in my house. They probably had a guest that brought it over, and they left it there. Shoot, I left stuff at people's. Oh, you lived off the grid in a forest. You'd be surprised. You'll be surprised what gets left in your house if your family had guests over. Because I know one time I left like stuff at my friends' families' houses or their relatives' houses. Most of the time it was food. I would put like food in a fridge and forget about it when I went home. It just appeared. It was probably always there. You just never noticed it. Sort of like at my Big Ma's house, it was like my dad's what was it? I think she was my aunt, but they called her Big Ma. Like my grand aunt. She was like the sister of my grandmother, my dad's side. Yeah, the cover had a volcano. And I remember we were like in the garage cleaning it out, and my Uncle John, he stashed all his freaking like his Playboy, like his collection of like Playboy magazines in a random box in the garage. And I remember me and my cousin AJ found them, and we told Big Ma about them. She was like, "Oh, you can go ahead and take those," not realizing they were nudie mags. Now, granted, you can't really call Playboy porn because. Yeah, the girls, they were bucket naked and they did sexy poses, but they didn't do anything to themselves, so you couldn't call it porn. It was softcore. It was just a nudie mag. That's what it's called, a nudie mag. Now, Penthouse, that was porn. Score magazine, porn. Playboy, no. That's a gentleman's mag, you know. Yeah, Playboy. Yeah, it wasn't Hustler. Yeah, Hustler was porn. But yeah, Playboy. It was a men's magazine. That's all it was. Yeah, pinups. I think, yeah, you had a lot more articles and covered politics, sports. It was like, because I remember in the early 2000s, they started bringing out men's magazine again. You had Maxim and all these other knockoffs that had, you even had Asian versions of it where they have hot Asian chicks and talking about race cars and shit in California. And then you had like the black versions of the Gentleman Mags, which is big booty black chicks. And then you had Maxim, which was more for white guys, and it had a bunch of white chicks in it. And that lasted in the early 2000s for about, shoot. It started going away like around 2012. But between like 2003 to around like 2011, you finding all these magazines. But they didn't have nudity. Yeah, the girls were kind of, you know, in skimpy outfits. But they weren't Playboy. They didn't have nudity or anything in them. But they followed the same formula as Playboy. Had a lot of articles. They covered sports. At the time, video games were real good. So they talked about video games. How to get you laid. All that shit in the magazines. I think I got a couple that I had that I held on to. Actually, I wonder if I can get some online. And then the internet took over. So it's like, only time you can see like a good magazine section if you go to Safeway or Save Mart, they got magazines, or Barnes and Noble. Your stepdad was a biker, so you see it all. Playboy has some good jokes, has some good adult cartoons. But I know, what was it? I think the new thing I started collecting, I've been buying a lot of old comic books, but I found a place that sells the old heavy metal magazines. And I picked up some good ones. I picked some of the iconic issues and iconic covers by artists like Olivia. And some of those artists did covers. And yeah, the heavy metal magazines. I want to actually get the heavy metal cartoon on Blu-ray. It was like, that one was like, that cartoon mentally prepared me for anime. Hey, she got rid of all. Why did you bring your old comic books with you, man? You should have brought your old comic books with you. Granted, I can't really get mad at you because I couldn't pack all my shit when I moved back to California from Mississippi. I left like a stack of comic books and some action figures up in the closet. I couldn't pack it all in like that one suitcase. I only packed my essentials: clothing, my Dreamcast, my games, the comic books I could carry. I think I left with like 2 bags of shit when I came back to California. But I think I left a short box of comics in the closet along with some like stuff I couldn't pack. Yo, the Reign of Superman, dude. I don't know. I would say getting into comics now is weird because new comics suck. But the speculation market is really strong right now. Because I know, what was it, Reign of Superman? Dang, you got to fight with your mom and build on grad night. Dang, grad night? Damn. And you left all your comics? Damn. Oh, they were hand-me-downs? Okay. Nah, man, when I got into comics, I got hardcore into comics. I still got about 4 short boxes and 1 long box of comics. I would have 5 long boxes, but some comics I sold. Actually, I sold quite a bit of comics over COVID. Oh, my buddy just sent me a message. He said, WWE board game now? I wonder if you watched my one live stream. I admit that playing 2K24, I do get burnt out after a while, but playing GM mode with you kind of reinvigorated playing 2K24. Ooh, what's in the fridge? Stuff full of food and ingredients. There's a notice inside the fridge. Next fridge clearance date 5/2. Must have space on this date. Huh, interesting. Nobody's using the kitchen? You go with your friend and ghosted. He just said, "I'm out. Deuces." And you just left. Damn. Actually, I did that once. I just left a note and I just left. And then I came back like maybe 3 months later. And it was like, what was it? That's because I didn't realize that the people I was living with, they were squatting in that house. And they were crazy. It was a very dysfunctional couple. And they were engaging in semi-domestic violence on one another. And they were crazy. I caught them in the act one day. And I was like, I'm out. Don't want to deal with it. So yeah, I ended up in some crazy situations. Oh yeah, I haven't been in my bedroom. Oh, the girls are up here. Ooh, let's see what you do.
By the way.
Jeez.
You left the island. Who wants to leave the paradise that is Hawaii? Nah, it's alright, man. It's like, shoot, one of my female cousins and her mom do not get along. And she ended up, my female cousin ended up living with my grandmother for like most of her like young adult life. And so it's like, I think, ooh, like in her teens, like actually longer than that, like when she was like 10 or something years old, she was like living with my grandmother. And then up into her teenage years, up until like I'll have to say since what, 2019, she finally left with her her partner and moved out. Even though technically she's not moved out because her stuff is still here. Her bedroom, she still got stuff in her bedroom, bed. Now there she is. Girl, I need you out here fighting battles with us.
All right.
She is not one for chit chat, but I gotta raise my charisma. That's what it is. I gotta raise my charisma much higher. I got to be the stud in her life. Oh my god. Your older sister is the golden child. She'll do anything for her. You're the machine. You'll do anything for my mom. Also, your mom will do anything for your older sister, but you'll do anything for your mom. And the younger sister is a wooden child. She's just there. That's the case with all kids. It's kind of, no, I can't say that to my family. I'm the oldest. I'm the only male. I got two younger sisters. So the middle sister, Tiana, she became a doctor. It was like she got her doctorate in psychology. And then the younger sister, she became a beautician. My ass is the artist who's still just wandering through life and figuring out what the hell he wants to do. Granted, as long as I'm still alive, it's never too late to get shit together. Yeah. But since my family is a matriarchy, the women run the family. The women get a lot more leeway in the family than the men do. Thought I saw one of those sparkly things. Saw a Twilight fragment at the corner of my eye somewhere. Where was that? I swear I saw something sparkling. Damn, she wanted you to make her money? Wow. Well, like I said, that's how some men are treated. You know, you get that male stigma stereotype. You know, the women expect you to just bust your ass, do work around the house, do stuff for them, make money, support them. You know, especially if your mom is like old school, like boomer age, you know, that's what they expect. You know, where they had clear defined gender roles, gender stereotype. Yeah, it's a matriarchy, man. It's like, that's why it's like my cousin, my twin, yeah, they're cousins, but I kind of see them as more as nephews, because they're like, I'm like 20 years older than they are. So they're more like nephews to me. You know, they finally graduated from college. I told them right before they got into college, I was like, whatever you do, do not live do not live at home. I said, whatever you do, find any way to get out the house. I said, any way you can stay far away to have a life outside of the family, the better you will be. I said, don't get me wrong. I said, my family is a matriarchy, but before my granddad died, it was a patriarchy. You know, he ruled the household. You know, he was one of those men when he told women to shut up, they would shut up. He was that dude. But, you know, now there hasn't been that guidance. So the women just been, you know, they're strong enough to survive and do things, but they don't have that strong male presence. And so when you have women raising boys without a strong male, you know, presence, they're gonna be kind of whacked in the head and have some forms of issues down the line. But yeah, our family's a matriarchy. Let's see, my mom, aunt, and yeah, my granddad had all girls, so that's my mom and my 2 aunts, and there's my grandma. The grandma's been the pillar so far, but so far the women, like my mom and my aunts, were able to do whatever the hell they want to do in life. You know, they all turned out okay. I would say the only thing that they're bad of is just choice of men. But that's kind of harsh, considering if it wasn't for the choice of men, I wouldn't be born. Yeah, I'm the same way. I used to be very social when I was younger, as a kid through teenagers. But as I became adult, you know, I just started to wallow. I started suffering from anxiety, depression, and then I just wanted to not be around my family, because I felt that, to be honest, I felt that I failed them, that I didn't live up to expectations. I had a lot of promise coming out to high school, first 2 years in college, and then I fell off a cliff pretty much. And it's like, I just feel that I let them down. Yeah, you have to rely on yourself. So you see, like I said, you're strong. You learned that early. You learned that at an early age. Like, I love my family, I care for my family, but if you're around them too long, it can be soul crushing. It could destroy your self-esteem, your confidence. Being in a family with nothing but women as a man, it can be soul crushing. It's like, especially if you're not doing what you're supposed to do and being an alpha. If you're not an alpha, shoot, women will just eat you alive. Oh, we got another person looking like a zombie over here. I'm like, if they're so zombified, how do they get out the house? Ooh, what's this? The back street. You're a Sigma. I think I'm a Sigma too. I'm like, I'm kind of passive. So I do have beta male. I have beta male, what, tendencies, but I have alpha male way of thinking. But it took a while for me to build up my alpha male way of thinking. I had to go through some shit before I was like you, I don't give a crap. I had to go through, I had to get to like almost my mid-30s before I became a Sigma, where I just stopped caring. I was like, whatever. But yeah, man, I am going to end this stream because it is, what time is it right now? 12:13 in the AM here in Cali. I don't know what time it is over there. Probably 1:13, 2:13. I know tomorrow's Saturday. I gotta go to work, but I'm closing. But probably just gonna drink some chamomile tea and watch some anime and go to sleep. But yeah, man, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was fun. I know people's gonna watch this live stream and they're just gonna hear us just talking about shit, but it's okay. But yeah, man, thanks for stopping by. For those of people who stopped by to watch the live stream, thanks for watching. For those of you guys who will watch later, thanks for watching as well. You're heading out to Taste of Korea. What? But yeah, man, you stay safe and God bless, man. You have a good evening. Oh, morning Jackbox. All right, Big, you have a good night. Why can't I just? There we go.